Why is everyone so quiet all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Weird. Maybe wait, no.
Trying
I've
to
turned.
tink.
it's my headphones. I hit my headphones.
Yay.
No, we were quiet. We weren't saying anything.
No. Like the volume in my headphones had turned itself down.
No,
so
we weren't saying anything. We just weren't listening, and whatever. Fuck
okay,
off.
Fine.
No, you.
So
huge.
unnecessary.
Like this big.
So
that's the girth, by the way. That's the width. It's you guys probably can't even see it on the stream, so it's that
probably
big.
not. No.
You know what else was that big?
Oh look, I didn't realize Janice was with us. Hi, Janice.
Hi, I'm Jenna.
Yep. I told you I had something set up for Anymal.
Hi.
I think that's insulting to her, though.
Oh, absolutely,
I hate
it is.
panda.
It's two birds, one stone, right? She's not here. So Janice was supposed to join with us today, but she's ill. That's it. That's the end of that. All right. That's all we're gonna mention. But I thought let's put a giant advert for a stream in front of Anymal's non-existent webcam.
Yeah.
Because Anymal is currently butt naked, and we don't want to see that. Nuh-uh.
I'm still wearing pants. I'll have you know.
He's not saying where he's wearing them though.
We don't. Yeah.
Or if they're actually pants, or maybe underpants.
Okie doke, so let's play some Betrayal at House on the Hill. It's been a while since we've played this. Who deleted my character? You threw it off the board.
Not me.
Such a dick. So I've heard you shuffling the stack, so I presume we don't need to do that.
I have been. How come I can't hear anything?
Okay.
You can't hear anything?
Not in game. Yeah.
Huh?
Not even that.
It's probably because I muted the fuck out of it after playing with you guys before.
Probably.
But yeah, look at that game volume. Right down to nothing.
It sounds like something.
Oh, that's better. Now I hear it. Yeah.
You do? Okay, good.
You can hear that? Yeah. Cool.
So, I actually, it's been a while. Can you not turn over my character? Thank you. I want to be Professor Longfellow. He's got the same birthday as
mine.
mine.
Professor Longfellow.
Yeah. I can't actually remember how to play the game.
We need to look at the birthday
Birth
first.
dates. Whoever's birthday's closest goes first. So mine's
so
October.
Okay, well, it's not mine, because I've had mine. Hey, Ghost. How's it going?
February. Hops is May. So it looks like it might be me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your turn,
October. So you start. The idea of the game is we need to build out the mansion until a haunt starts. And once a haunt starts, we all die.
Yay!
6 years. 6 years? That's a long time, dude.
Longer than me.
So...
And in that 6 years, you've had 3 messages.
Well, good worker, I guess.
Yep.
Wow. All right. So let's see here. So now speed is I move 4 spaces or do I roll 4 dice for speed?
No, you
no, movement is fixed, so your speed is 4.
Is 4.
So, yeah.
Okay. So I want to move. I want to go right here. I want to go to the left, right off the hop. So I'm going to take a card. I'm going to flip the card, and it's a dusty hallway.
Good.
So I'm going to look at this and go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch an animal by the toe. Let's go south. Let's go south. Ground floor. Flip it over. Oh, I found the basement.
Well, actually, not necessarily.
You must attempt a speed roll of 5+ to avoid falling. If you fail the roll, draw a basement tile. Move your white hand. How do you see the card again? Shift?
Alt.
Alt.
Control. Alt.
You fall, take 1 die of physical damage. Okay, so I got to do a
speed roll.
Speed roll.
So you've got 4 die, and you need to roll a 5 or more.
Rip. Which I did not do. So all right, so I got to grab a Whoops.
What? Wait. You fall.
Basement.
Draw a basement tile.
Basement.
That's it. Did you just shuffle?
Yes.
You meant
were
to
shuffling.
do that discard until you get one, but it doesn't matter. Sod it. Who cares?
All right, so cave, and I gotta take what? 1 die of physical damage.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
So 2.
And then the cave, if you enter and exit this room on your turn, lose 1 die from a physical trait. So if you enter and then exit, okay. So if you just exit, you're fine. But if you enter it and then exit, if you go through it, basically, if you travel through.
Okay. All right, and then I gotta do an event.
Correct.
It's gonna be bad if the event kicks him out of it.
The smell
is.
in this room is horrible. Smells like death, like blood, a slaughterhouse smell. You must attempt a sanity roll. All right. So sanity is 2. Oh god.
Only 2 die. That's gonna be fun.
Oh no!
So you're gonna lose stuff.
Oh, hold on, why is it 2? It should be 3. It starts 3.
Yeah, but he.
I took
That's
damage
right.
already.
Each
I took
character is
damage
different.
already. Oh,
Oh, okay.
hold on. It's gotta be
No.
physical damage, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's got to be
not-
physical.
hold on.
Not, yeah, you've taken 1 in might.
There we go. Okay.
Wait.
I rolled a 2, so I gotta take
Wait,
2
Kath.
physical damage.
Oh,
I rolled a 2.
got you.
Well, sure as hell not getting 5+ on this. Actually, hold on. Is it still 2 dice or is it 3? Oh, it's 3, so I get 1
Yeah,
more.
you got
dice.
3.
Okay.
So it's possible now that I can get 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, gain 1 sanity then.
it's possible.
And so far, lose
Lose
1
one
might.
might.
1 more might.
He's better than 1 on
So
0,
close. Well, you can't die. You can't die in this phase of the game.
No, but
Not before the
with 1
horn.
or 0, you lose a lot of stats.
Mm-hmm.
With 0, even more, basically.
All right. That's it.
Let's put the discard pile over here. No, it's out of the way.
Okay.
Why not right beside it?
Okay, put it right beside it.
There's actually a thing for it there.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah.
Wrong
Like,
point.
to pick up the card and slide it over, you'll see that it's actually a thing there.
Ooh, yeah, so there is.
Also for the
There isn't
the,
for
the,
that, though.
the room
Maybe
cards,
below?
Yeah.
Below?
No, over here.
Right here. Yeah.
Huh, okay,
To the right.
cool.
Also those were the other way around, but yeah.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
my turn. Upper and basement I cannot use, so there. Upper.
Oh my god, animal.
That's the whole stack.
That's why I just shuffled and said fuck it.
Flip. Mystic Elevator.
Oh my goodness.
Already,
Also, I
off
can
the
do
bat,
this
wow.
There.
Straight to the basement.
Flip.
Well, maybe.
So let me throw a dice then. Yes.
I'm already in the
Die.
basement.
Once per turn, roll 2 dice and move this room next to any open door on. Okay. 1, 2. Oh wait, that's your dice. This.
Zero! What did you get?
That means damage.
Basement and 1 die of physical die. You guys are doing great so far.
Yay!
You can choose
Hey,
where you want
welcome
to put it on the basement.
Yeah, you can put it anywhere in the basement.
At least Kath's got a way out of the basement on his
One
next
die.
turn now.
Well, I mean, I'm down here. I might as well explore it.
Yeah.
1 dice, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you've still got movement as well, Animal.
Yeah.
You've still got 3 tiles.
Yep. 1. Haha. And what kind of damage is it again?
1, physical.
Physical.
Physical, so might and speed, or speed.
Yeah.
Well, might then, of course, because I have lots of speed I want to keep.
I need to find a gym.
Huh?
I need to work out.
3, 4.
This isn't Minecraft. Ah, bollocks. I did it again, chat.
You are not Minecraft. Flip.
This is the betrayal
Temporary
later part of the
portal.
stream.
Here it goes. Hi, Cat.
No, actually, you were really helpful there. I forgot to reset the stream. I was playing Minecraft earlier, Soup. Hey man, how's it going?
Silence. This is not really helpful, Kathbris. It's not really helpful.
Right, silence. What do we get?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Underground. Everything goes silent. Even the sound of breathing is gone. Each explorer in the basement must attempt a sanity roll.
I fucking hate you.
We might
I
have
hate
run
you
before the
too.
game even starts.
How much sanity
4.
do I have? 3.
I'm okay.
I
Yeah.
have 3 sanity, so this will be fun.
Well, you need 4 plus, so that's doable with 3 die.
Yeah.
I just did it.
Absolutely.
And he did not.
3.
3. He does 1 die of mental damage.
You scream in a silent scream. Okay. This one.
2.
You should have said that this one was the one because that one rolled a 0 on accident.
Nope. Too late.
Yeah. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Physical, right?
Ouch.
Mental.
No, it's mental, I think. So sanity and knowledge.
Luckily, on the upside, guys, we haven't hit any omens yet.
There.
Last time we played, we hit like fucking 4
Hit like
omens
4 in a row,
right?
didn't we? Yeah.
There's a chance we pull out the first one and that's it.
Yep. Can that happen? I think it can.
No,
Oh yeah,
first
yeah.
one.
You can roll 0 on
Yeah.
12 dice or 13,
Oh, that's right,
whatever
yeah.
it is.
Event. Yeah. And that's all of my turn because I need to stop at one of those corridors then.
You have to stop because you pulled a
Okay.
card. So.
Yeah. And it has an eventing or basically a draw a card.
Yep.
thing
Yep.
So that it ends turn. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well.
So that means discounts turn.
Brandon, he's got a speed of 4. I'm going to take a trip through the dusty corridor. And I'm going to keep going straight.
Let's see.
And he
got that.
finds a creaky hallway.
Creaky hallway.
Go north, okay.
Nope. Where did that go?
Wait, what?
There.
Where is it?
It went flying out the window.
Uh.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
Oh
know how
wait,
that
no,
happened.
I know
Alright.
where it'll be. Hold on. I can fix this.
There's a grey box.
Yeah, it's in the grey box. You're correct. There you go. Oh my
Cool.
goodness, there's
I
loads
have
of things
no
in
idea how
there.
that happened.
What? You put so much crap in here. I'll delete them.
Treehouse.
Okay, treehouse. Put a plant token on any open door on the roof or upper floor. This room is adjacent to that door. Okay. Well, we haven't discovered anything up there, so I guess it's the default one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just any of the doors that are now available there.
Okay, hold on. On the what is it? On the treehouse here, is that actually a door on the left, or is that not a door?
That is a door? Yeah, I think it is.
Yes, there's
Yeah, but
must be
this
3
door is
exits.
blocked. But no.
Oh, yeah, right. So I think how it works is that one of the doors is
This
the
one
exit
yeah.
up to wherever you want to
Yeah.
put you think.
So
the
we will
type-
find a
Yeah.
door
Tiles
token.
put the wrong way around.
So you can't put a tile here, basically.
Well, you can put one on the white, but you can't put one on the north. Right?
I think if you look at it, I think the room is meant to be spun anti-clockwise by 90 degrees,
Yeah.
and the door in is the one at the bottom, and the door out is obviously the top of the tree house
Yeah.
type of thing
Yeah.
to the next level.
So if you go through, so this is supposed to be. I can't. pick it up. So this is supposed
No, I
to be the
locked it.
entrance here, and then this is the exit to wherever you want to put
Well,
the
it can be
token.
whichever way. Okay, so I see.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay.
Yeah. So then, well, we can have a tile
is
here.
actually
It's just we
upstairs.
can't go through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like above it.
And we still need a door tile on either the roof landing or the upper landing.
What was the name of the tile?
Plant token. Plant token.
Door tile.
Plant.
Plant token, yeah, that.
There we go. Got it. And what's the event?
Footsteps. The floorboards slowly creak. Dust rises. Wow, it's been through the dusty corridor. Makes sense. Footprints appear in the dirty floor, and then, as they reach you, they are gone. Roll 1 die. Any explorer in the chapel rolls 1 additional dice. Okay, then.
Okay. And the nearest...
Wait, how are you supposed to get a 4 on 1 die?
I mean...
Well, I think that's
that's
for the...
if you're in the chapel.
Yeah, if you're in the chapel.
Chapel. So I rolled a 2, which is lose 1 sanity. Right, okay.
Which is funny, because that means it's a lose for... This is always a lose for you,
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah,
Unless
and
you're
if
in
you
the
roll
chapel.
0, it's a lose for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay,
that
cool.
that needs to be pulled in the chapel by the looks of it, for it to be of use. Interesting.
Any beneficial. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay,
Alright.
what do we have on the top? We've got an upper thing. So I've
let's-
got 4 speed. So 1,
Where'd
2,
that plant token go?
3,
Oh, we put it to the
It's
roof.
it's
Okay.
on the door.
and then 4 there.
Okay. Oh. What are those?
What does this say?
Oh,
If you end your
discard
turn
an item
here,
card.
you may discard an item and gain 1 sanity. Well, I need to pull an omen card first.
You need
No,
to
no,
pull
no,
an
an
item
item
card.
card.
Oh, item card.
Item
Sorry,
card.
my bad. That's an item.
So
Yes,
you
and
can take an item and discard it immediately if it's used.
If you want to get 1 sanity.
healing
I thought it was
salve.
on
You
that.
can apply the healing salve to yourself or another living item. No, I'm going to keep that, I think.
Yeah.
Discard this item after you. I'm going to keep that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Um,
I'm going to need that.
To salvage things?
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Let's see what I do now. I am going to go that way. So let's pull this card up, flip it. Ooh, I found the organ room. This was important at one point.
Yeah. In some of these.
It was, yeah.
Toggle lock. Let me pull up an event card.
Oregano room.
Bloody vision. The walls of this room are damp with blood. The blood drips from the ceiling, down the walls, over the furniture, and onto your shoes. In a blink, it's gone. You must attempt a sanity roll. 4+, you steal yourself, gain 1 sanity. 2, 3, lose 1 sanity. And 0, 1, if an explorer monster is in a room or an adjacent one, you must attack it, if you can. Choose the explorer with the lowest might if possible. Okay, so 0 to 1 is the second best option. 4+ is the first best option. Sanity. How many dice do I get? 3. Okay, that's not horrible.
Your sanity rolls. I think you're going to get 2 to 3. That's my
Shut up.
No, it's
feeling
Shut
right
up.
now.
He's gonna get 6.
He's gonna
I feel
get
like he's
4.
gonna get 6.
On
He's gonna
4+.
get 8.
0.
0. Okay, nothing happens.
Aha!
Yeah. That was an okay
Then it's my turn.
outcome.
Let's see. I'm in the basement,
The basement.
and there is a card for upper or ground or roof. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 1, 2, Mystic Elevator, and let's see.
Which effectively leaves Kath in the basement.
Yeah, bye.
Unless
Not
you
necessarily
get
a
a
bad
0.
Funny enough, that's actually where I am right now.
Hey Melody, how's it going? This game's the
2.
best. Absolutely agree. It's very fun.
Ground floor, exactly where I wanted to go. And I want to settle down.
You're gonna be lurking?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no. 2, 3. Over here, I want to go.
I like how Animal very nearly went right down into the room where he could have fallen back into the elevator after taking the only way
hey.
out.
You may spend 2 spaces of movement to move to any landing. So just move 1, 2, 3. So that's fine. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, but then you will not gonna be able to. You'll just be like stuck on.
Yeah, but I'm there.
Okay.
Here we go. Hi. Done. That's the end of my turn then. Basically.
Okay. I might go see what Animal's up to, and climb the treehouse.
This is adjacent to that door. So this means that I can also go down to that door, right? At that point.
Yes.
Oh.
Right, what we got? Oh, the vault. Nice.
Vault.
Nice. Now we can finally hunt some vaults.
Which is an event. So I need an event card. I'm not sorry. What's the text? Attempt a knowledge roll of 6+ to open and empty the vault. Okay.
Yeah, then to get 2 items out of it. Is the idea. How much knowledge do I have? 3. Okay.
Guess do the event first in case I end up moving.
Correct.
You turn to see a man. Sorry, groundskeeper. You turn to see a man in the groundskeeper clothing. He raises his shovel and charges. Inches from your face, he disappears, leaving muddy footprints again, and nothing more. Just attempt a knowledge roll. Exploring the gardens rolls 2 fewer dice in the roll. Okay. My knowledge is 3, right?
You got 4.
Nice.
Nice.
So you get
Roll
an extra item.
Well,
Find
he
something in the
hasn't
mud,
got
draw a
those.
night card.
Yeah.
No.
Hasn't got the 2 items yet, but you get this one for free. A lucky stone.
Lucky stone. Smooth, orderly looking rock. You sense it will bring you good fortune. After you attempt a roll of any kind, you can rub the stone once to reroll any number of those dice. Okay, alright, well
This
I'll
card
try
I don't
the
have to use it.
knowledge roll on the
Rub that
vault.
stone. Rub that stone. Oh, rub it.
Do you like rubbing my stone?
Alright, so
Ooh.
4 on the vault.
You need
It's
6
nothing.
plus.
Need 6. Oh.
You can use the lucky stone.
No, I'm gonna no. That's it for me.
Okay. Alright, it's my turn then.
3
So
chance to roll 2 there.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
gonna try a knowledge roll.
5 dices.
5 is it?
Yeah. I checked earlier. This is gonna be
So
good.
it's 6 plus, right?
Yeah.
6
And
plus,
it's
yeah.
0.
3. Nothing. Yep. It looks like it's a lock. Tap.
Yeah, that's annoying.
All right, my turn.
Hold on, I've still got... No, you know what? I'll stay here. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I was going to say,
I
I've
thought
still
once
got
you made it.
movement, but yeah, I'm going to stay here.
All right, I'm in the basement, so guess I'm going to go south. We're doing this, are we?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
In
First
the
timer.
kitchen.
The kitchen.
All right, Omen. All right, let's see what this is.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Mask. A somber mask to hide your intentions. Once during your turn, you can attempt a sanity roll to use the mask. 4+, you can put on or take off the mask. If you put on the mask, gain 2 knowledge and lose 2 sanity. If you take off the mask, flip it. And you can't... All right, well, that's kind of worthless, but whatever.
It depends. That could be good towards the end, maybe, depending on what haunt
So,
we got.
sanity roll, I just roll 1 die, right?
How
many die do we roll?
Or
Yeah, just 1 die. No, 6 die in total. You need to beat 1 for your haunt roll.
Right.
yeah.
It is 6, isn't it, discount?
Yeah. I remember 6 being.
I think so, yeah, because it's like 13 cards.
Yeah.
All right, I beat it.
Cool.
It's my turn. I'm gonna see. Do I want to go for the vault? 3 knowledge. I'm gonna go for the vault. It's my items.
We're all just like in this tight, cramped room. No, let me in first. Let me in first.
Well, just wait till you guys get like that event that I had where you attack the closest
Yeah, I know.
monster or...
Yay! That's one movement out of the way. And I can still move out of here. So 1, 2, 3.
I don't think you can put that one on. Actually, yeah, no, I think you can. I think upper and roof are interchangeable, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the
And there's
expansion.
another omen.
Yeah,
The roof is the expansion, so...
yeah.
When exiting, you must attempt a might roll of 3+. If you fail, lose 1 speed, but continue moving. No. No, my speed.
That's if you're trying to leave the room.
Yeah, 3 might. Okay, that's not bad.
But you can't
can
leave the
roll
room
3
right
dice
now.
against it.
You can't leave the room. You have to do the omen.
Yeah, but I mean, I have 3 dice against it at least, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
At least at this point, till the omen does the thing. Box. They were always telling you to think outside of it. Now you're worried, you will end up inside it. When you draw this card, draw an item card and put it on this card. That item cannot be dropped or traded. If someone would steal that item, you can instead discard the box. On your turn, you may remove that item from the box and put a different item in your possession into the box. It is empty. You may put an item in the box. The box cannot be stolen. Okay. So I need
Well
to draw
done.
an item, right?
Animal
it's like
now
a
has
safe?
box.
And I need an item card with it. Boom.
That's an item.
That's an item.
Oh,
Hey,
That's a good
yes.
one.
Better than him having TNT again.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, Womble?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Rusted and well used, someone took a hack shell to the barrel. At least they left 2 good shells. When you draw this card, put 2 item tokens on this card. Discard a token to make a speed 7 attack instead of a might attack. When there are no tokens left, discard this item. You can't use another weapon while you use this one. So,
So you need 2 item tokens.
yeah. Okay. And this boomstick cannot be stolen. Right. Here. Yeah.
Did you get your items?
No.
No, there you go then.
And I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to have another go at the vault.
Nope.
Ah.
Not a
No,
chance.
no. Alright, well, in which case I'll keep exploring.
Womble will look at it this time.
I
That's
think
one.
it's worth me staying to try and get those 2 items. I'll spend
Yeah.
like this round on it, obviously, but you can't explore in that direction
Nope, that is a.
Why not?
because that's where the plant is.
token.
That's
Oh, I suppose.
So
yeah,
you can
okay,
only go
okay,
there.
okay.
Unless you want to go down
That's
to the
fine.
back to the main floor.
No. Well, it's an upper card anyway, so.
Oh,
The chapel.
Oh.
So
Oh, okay.
Game, you end your turn here, gain 1 sanity, and it's an event.
Sanity, do I? I don't need sanity.
Uh-oh.
I need might.
Drip, drip, drip. A rhythmic
Oh.
sound that needles at your brain. Put the drip token in this room. Each explorer rolls 1 fewer dice, minimum of 1, on all trait rolls while in this room. Okay?
okay. Well, luckily there's
So
no.
we'll just leave that card right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Luckily
dead
there's
end,
no
makes
dice
sense.
roll
Yeah.
From the
But
description
you
of the
get
card.
1 sanity, because I have to end my turn here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Increase 1 sanity, and that's it for you, I think, once per game. Yep.
And then
Okay,
do the
so-
token in there so that you know that you've...
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what to do.
Yeah.
I'll shut up.
Aye.
A card like that would be worse on like the junk room or the vault. And then stuff like that.
May as well
Yeah.
do my attempt to open up the lock.
Nope.
1, 2, 3,
Close.
5.
Bastard.
Ah. Oh,
Okay, well, so I've got movement. 1, 2, 3.
if you do the junk room, you have to do a might roll.
Hmm.
So that's also an issue. Kind of locked us in together with the chapel. The vault.
1, 2, 3. Ooh, I found a bloody room with an item.
You're a bloody nerd.
A bell. A brass bell that makes a resonating clang. Gain 1 sanity now. Awesome.
Clang?
Clang. Once during your turn after the haunt is revealed, you can attempt a sanity roll to use the bell. Plus 5+, move any number of unimpeded heroes 1 step closer to you. Ooh. Interesting. The traitor can move any number of monsters 1 step closer to you. Okay. Okay, but I get...
Who's the traitor?
Yeah, that's interesting.
All right, where am I at?
You're dead.
Well, I'm going to move over to the right of the kitchen there.
Oh,
Oh,
you got the... Right, what did the one dumbwaiters do? Because I know we've got it wrong in the
They
past.
connect.
they can
rooms
move
to each
between
other.
the lobbies.
You can
Yeah,
move
I can move
from
to a
that
lobby.
room to the landing, either one
I
floor
think-
up
yeah.
or one floor down, yes. So I know we've got that
And
wrong
I
in
think
the past. I
it
think.
costs 2 movements for that or something, doesn't it? I can't remember.
Yes, I'll have a look.
Adrenaline shot, a syringe containing a strange fluorescent liquid. Before you attempt a trait roll, you can use this to add 4 to the result of that roll.
Ooh,
be great
before
for the
you
vault.
attempt the roll, so you got to declare it before, I think.
All right, and then that's it for me.
Do you realize what you've just done to yourself, Kath?
Yeah.
What?
So you now have to enter and exit the cave on your next turn,
No, I don't.
or use
I
the
do not.
dumbwaiter. That's true. Yeah.
I'm going to use the dumb waiter.
Well,
Don't
he
you
could just
worry
walk to
about
the cave and wait.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah, I
suppose you
could go to the cave and wait.
Be a waste of a turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna
Now,
do
dumb
another
waiters are
knowledge roll.
DLC, aren't they?
Yeah, DLC. Yeah, it's down here
of
for
course.
the rules.
So I'm gonna exit the junk room. With 1 movement. Then I need to do a might roll, which I have 3 dice for. Triple check. Yep, 3 dice. That one and that one will be used. 3 or more. Come on.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, 5.
He's
I'm
exiting the
trying to
room.
not get any penalty from exiting the junk room,
Oh, right. Okay.
basically. And then I want to go over here with 2 movements. Then done. A vault. I have 3
Getting a bit
knowledge, that's
transfixed
3
by
dice
these
again.
items, I think.
I mean, 2 items is useful. Don't want to miss on that chance. And I have 5 movement anyhow. 4. Okay.
Nope.
You
So
need
that's
6
2.
plus, so you need to like
Yeah,
nat crit. That's
yeah.
Guess where I'm heading to
1, 2,
with my adrenaline shot.
yeah.
and then 4. Good.
That's the that goes onto the treehouse animal.
Yeah,
So that's down here.
yeah. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Movement already in total. And then I have to go down here. That's 5. And then I'm done.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go down the roof landing, down to the upper landing.
Mhm.
1, 2, and 3 out this way.
Yeah. Ooh. What would it be? Oh,
Gymnasium.
well. Someone did say they wanted a gymnasium, right?
Gain 1 speed.
So, once per turn at end, gain 1 speed, and it's an omen.
Ooh. I want to get to that. Get more speed.
Skull. Skull cracked and missing teeth. If you take mental damage, you can take it all as physical damage instead. Alright, go for the haunt roll.
Oh,
I think that's okay. Is that 3?
Should be
4,
3.
5?
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
5.
Cool. That's me then.
Wimbledon's move.
I've got a few options here.
You got 3 of them, 4 of them actually.
Well, yeah, and I could explore a room. I could go back for the vault. I could go here. I could go here, kind of thing, and end my turn. So yeah, I've got a few options. What tiles do we have? We've got ground tiles. Is anyone on the ground? Do you know what? I'm going to leave that then. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And I will...
Get the items for right.
Yeah, I'm going to get the items. Not before you get them now. I'm just curious to know what the items are. Okay, here's the 5.
Yeah. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No,
got
It's
it.
5. No, it's 5.
It's 5.
Poop.
3 and 2.
Close.
Yeah, 5 last time as well.
I thought you threw 2, 2.
I still have to hit a above average score, right? Because I've got 5 die and need to get...
Yeah.
Doing
It's
at
a
least
tough
3
one.
of them.
It's a
Well,
tough
one.
2 of them.
Well, the average for a 5 die roll is 5.
You need, so, yeah.
So it's still
You
above
need
average.
2 on at least 1.
Yeah.
And it's tough cookie.
Do you have movement left?
Yeah, I've got 1 movement. I'll move there.
Then it's your turn, Cat.
Actually,
Right,
I'm not going to do that move. I'll just end my turn there.
Okay. Alright, so if I do 2, that'll get me up to here. I only have 4 movement. And 2 more would get me up to the lobby of the... Or is it only 1 movement all the way up?
No, so it's 1 movement there, and then another movement here.
Okay, so I'm at the upper of the roof landing. I think I only have 4 speed.
You have
Well, I
3
only have
speed,
3 speed.
so
Oh,
you can go
shit.
to here.
Alright, so I am there. So I am going to go to the gym, spend a turn there.
Get pumped.
It's a very Ox thing to do.
Then it's my turn.
I'm not sure where that dumb waiter takes you out, though.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna go this way. See what we get. Ballroom. And no O. Good. Event cards. See what the event may be. Angry being. It emerges from the slime.
Janice!
While next to you. Hey, Jen.
Janice is already in the
Speed
stream,
roll.
so it's, you know, she's far...
Hi,
Yeah,
I'm Janice.
that's absolutely right.
Yeah. You must attempt a speed roll. Well, that's.
Why are you
good.
pointing at me?
Um,
That side. That side.
No, you. I need to do a speed roll. 5+, you get away. You gain 1 speed. Oh, that's good. Cool. I got how many dice I can roll? 5 dice. Oh.
I wasn't sure which way that was going to go.
Come on, little dice. You got this. Hey. 1, 2, 3,
Made
4,
it.
5, 6, 7. Yay! I got
Gain 1
Gain
speed,
1
nice.
speed.
Awesome. I am Speedy Gonzalez.
How you feeling, Janice? You feeling better?
Yep, I am you, Janice. I temporarily switched my body around.
Alright, Discount, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to come out the gymnasium and head this way. So what's this? Widow's Walk. Add 1 to the result of knowledge rolls here and subtract 1 from the result of speed rolls to a minimum of 0, and it's an event.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that's a new one. Not sure we've seen that one.
Well, I don't think we've seen that before. That's an event. Let's have a look.
Misty Arch. Okay, fitting. An archway in the wall filled with coloured mist. You may choose to walk through, remove your figure from the house, and roll 3 dice.
Oh.
I think you've had this event before.
Yeah, I think
this
so.
is where you changed to somebody different.
Oh. Roll 3 dice. If you roll 5 or 6, that's a good one.
You may choose to walk through the...
Yeah, you don't have to.
But it could be a cool gamble. That's a lot of options.
you also discard an item card.
I mean, 3 or 4, you can put your figure in any room.
I'm going to leave the arch. I'm not going to walk through it.
So are we
You're not
going to
gonna
leave
try-
that there, or are we going to get rid of the event? I don't know how that works.
That goes away, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool
'Cause
to
it's-
keep it
it's-
there
it's
if someone
a-
uses it.
It's a ghost thing that showed up for him, and he's like, I ain't walking through that shit.
Okay.
I mean, it's the widow's walk for a reason,
I
right?
think we've definitely had that before. It was the
Oh yeah,
Somehow
I think
changed.
Discount's had it before.
yeah. I think all of a sudden, like, he changed from the boy kid
to the girl
Jaspers
or
to the
something.
girl
yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on the other side. Okay,
Right.
I'll roll my
We'll
5
get to that
die.
later.
Last attempt at this, and then I'm fucking off because I can't be asked to stay here all the time. Oh yes, I
You
did
did
it! I did it! 2
I
items.
guess I don't have to rush up there anymore.
Yeah. So I got an angel feather, a perfect feather fluttering in your hand. When you attempt a roll of any kind, you can call out a number from 0 to 8. Use that number instead of rolling the die. Discard this item after use. And effigy, handmade with care. The doll is dressed in a tiny copy of your own clothes. That's scary. When you have the effigy, add 1 die to all trait rolls except when you attack or defend. If you ever lose or drop the effigy, reduce each. Okay, so that's useful. Both of them are.
I'm gonna put an item token in the vault so we know it's looted.
Sure. Well, just remember that
I
it's
think
looted,
technically you do it the other way around. You put 2
Yeah.
item tokens in there, and
and
when
then
they've
take
gone,
them out.
they've-
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, we could just we
all
just
know
know it's
we all
looted.
know.
Yeah, let's just get rid of the item token.
Okay.
We know it's gone. So now I've
1
got
hour later.
4 movements. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3. So, wish I could play. Me too, Janice. So which one's this one? Operating laboratory, and we get an event. This is my first event. I've only had items. Ghost in the machine. The crackling of the static startled you as a small television sparks to life through the snow. Why is there a TV in the operating theatre?
I mean, it would make sense over there.
could be a monitor.
A monitor, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Through the
it's like
snowy
the scope.
image. Yeah, yeah. Through the snowy image, you make out the shape of a child playing somewhere in the house. She stops her game, turns around, turns towards you, and beckons you to join her. The television goes black once again. You must attempt a sanity roll.
Join me.
Okay, what's my sanity? 4. So I lose 1 might. Put this item in front of you. All explorers can only move 1 space per turn until the start of your next turn.
No, my speed.
Or draw a roof tile from the room stack.
Stack.
Put it in the house and then put your figure in that room. Okay. So sanity. So that's 4. That wasn't a roll. That was a drop.
Yes.
6.
Okay, roof tile it is. Does it say where I need to put it? Put it in the house.
Wherever there's an open door.
Yeah, an open doorway.
That
Okay.
means here.
So we're somewhere in that junk room. And
Yeah.
attach to that junk room.
Attach it to your junk.
Well, I need a
I
roof
mean,
tile first. There we go. One roof tile.
Roof or upper, right?
I presume it means roof or upper. Because I don't think the events were part of the
As far
DLC.
as I know is.
Well, this one was it, 'cause it says
upper,
roof.
It has roof. And if it has roof, it has upper.
Yeah, I suppose so. So I guess it is supposed to be in the upper then up here. So it's got to be attached to the...
Yeah.
But then, wait, no. But then is the laboratory... Oh, I suppose it doesn't matter because that's just the event. Yep.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
teleports,
well,
basically.
that's fine. I'm here. Do I then also have to pull the Omen card? I think so.
I think you do.
Yep. So,
Uh-oh.
let's get rid of Ghost in the Machine.
Oh.
And
At least
let's
there's
pull...
not a dumbwaiter.
And
Yeah, I know, that's what I thought.
there.
And I get a book. A
you get a
diary
mental
or
trait by
lab
staying
notes.
there, too,
Gain
if you
2
survive.
knowledge now.
What'd you get that? Oh, because did you get an item?
No, it's a
Oh, it's the
Omen
Omen.
card.
Never mind.
I've got
Yeah,
yeah. So I gain
And
2 knowledge.
Text on it.
1, 2.
It's also interesting.
I'm now very knowledgeable. And we need +1 to the Omen counter.
And the card has a description on it as well, the tile.
Yeah, but he has to wait to see if he actually finishes his turn. there or not.
Once
Well, he will do.
per gain, I will now. So I
right.
get 1 main mental
necessarily.
trait.
Because if you get the Omen,
Yeah, I suppose he could fail the roll.
Oh,
do.
yeah,
Maybe,
that's true.
maybe they move.
That's true, actually, yeah. 4.
I mean, chances are you're fine. I'm just,
Yeah. 8.
Good.
Okay. Okay, that's the end of my turn then.
All right, now give yourself the
Right.
extra.
So
sanity.
yeah, you
And
can
go
gain 1
Mental, sorry.
mental trait, so I can choose either sanity or knowledge. I think I will put it in sanity just because my knowledge is already like I'm 7 knowledge.
And then put a token there of yourself.
All right, so everybody can only move 1 square for this next
No, no, no.
round.
No, he was fine because he rolled high.
Yeah, I rolled high, so I discards it.
Right. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I want to move 1, and I'm just going to stay here.
Oh right, so you gain that, gain
1
your speed.
Okay. Go ahead, Animal.
Okay. I'm thinking I also want to go to the gym because then my speed stays high, hopefully. But also
I think
wanna-
your strategy is quite good there, Kath. Actually,
Oh, no. So I'm gonna go this way. Hopefully not commit a ballroom blitz. Game room. Oh, that's. I'm gonna rotate it. Game room with an event. It's the event.
the walls.
The walls. This room is warm, fresh like walls. Holes with a steady heartbeat. Your own heart beats with the rhythm of the house. You are drawn into the walls and emerge somewhere else. You must draw the next room tile and put it in the house, which you explore in that room.
So basement or upper.
Okay. Oh, research laboratory. So, what did it? Upper. So I can put it over
So
here.
roof
Actually,
upper or
I'm gonna put it over here next to the other lab.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I find that ironic.
And you get another event for that as well.
Oh. It's spacebar on accident. Research and operating. Walls have eyes!
That was a
Flesh and
good
eyes.
combination right there. That well done.
I have 3 event cards. I mean, I'm thinking a row now with walls in the walls have eyes. A series of faded portraits hang from the walls. Their eyes seem to
Christ.
follow you. It is just the painter's trick. No, it's silent. That faces are trying to tell you something. You must attempt a sanity roll.
if you get to 4+, he moves to a different room again.
I know.
And it's 3 dice. Oh boy. And then it's another wall trick. Card events thing. Likely. Come on, baby.
2.
Nope.
Lose 1 sanity. I think you've already got low sanity, right?
Yep. That's true. No, wait. Yeah.
Yeah, still low sanity.
down
The only thing
knowledge,
you've got is your speed.
Yeah. That's my main thing with this character.
I might do Kath's trick. I might go into the gymnasium and pick up the speed as well.
I think that's a good idea.
So that'll be my turn. Thank you.
I'm gonna use the dumb waiter to get down here, and then end my turn here. So I
Howdy,
get 1 speed. Because Kath's trick is actually probably the best one. It's the smartest. It's the end of my
All right,
turn.
and now
Kath's
I'm going to
turn.
go over here. I'm going to end here and
Yep.
get 1 sanity.
Yeah. Yep.
You're going to give up your adrenaline shot.
Why?
I think that one you have to trade, don't you? If you end your turn here, you may discard an item card to gain 1 sanity.
Yeah.
So you can discard your item, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
It's an
hold on.
interesting
Then
trade.
I don't want to do that. No. So then I will do something. I'll probably go do. Where's the? I thought there was another.
It's the
room that
chapel.
we could
It's
go.
up here. You can move there. Like,
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and this is 1 sanity, right? Okay.
end of your turn, I presume.
And I think I already moved my sanity up, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah,
End of my
yeah,
turn.
you did.
Alright, then it's my turn. And I am still in the upper. Great, because that's an upper. Oh. Throwing cards. I mean, that's. Oh, where am I?
Hey guys, the guys that are exploring still, can you find a room that gets my might up, please?
Yes.
Need to catch your height.
Oh, nobody else is exploring, Kath. It's just Animal at the moment. Do we trust Animal to pull us my card?
Oh, gallery! Oh, so much fun.
I suppose Discount can't reuse the... What's it? Can he?
You can choose to fall to the ballroom if it's in the house. If you do, take 1 die of physical damage. What the heck? I
We do
placed the
have the
ballroom.
ballroom. It's down
I
here.
It's
placed
down
the
here.
ballroom,
Yeah.
which is ironic. Anyways, Omen, dog, companion.
All right. He's gonna roll the
This
omen,
many
and then we're gonna
dogs
get
seem
into the friggin'.
At
Yep.
least you hope it. Gain 1 might and 1 sanity now. Lose 1 might and 1 sanity if you lose the custody of the dog. Take a small monster token to represent the dog. Put it in your room. Use a token of a different color from the other monsters, if any. Once using your turn, the dog can move to any explored room up to 6 spaces away, using doors and stairs, and then return. You can pick up, carry, and/or drop 1 item before it returns. The dog isn't slowed by opponents. It can use one-way passages, or rooms that require a roll. It can carry items that slow movement. This omen can't be dropped, failed, or stolen. So I get a dog. Who's a good boy?
You get to pick a token, yeah.
Since
What
I'm
colour?
Yellow, I'm gonna pick.
Orange is kind of dog-like.
I mean, I am yellow, so yellow.
Yeah.
That makes sense as well.
Woof woof. Woofity woof woof. Blech.
I know there's a token of a cat, but I don't think we can use that. Because that's part of one of the haunts.
I mean, there's a token of a Kathbris.
Yeah, no, it's got to be S. It's got to be the S thing. But it doesn't have to be that.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave you guys and I'm going to go back through Widow's Walk and explore out the other side. Panic Room. When you exit, you may attempt to speed roll 3+. If succeed, move to any room with a dumbwaiter.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cool.
But
That's
it's
interesting.
an event.
I like that. I got the speed for that.
Something slimy. What's around your ankle? A bug? A tentacle? A dead hand clawing? No, it's Animal's dog.
Ah.
Let's attempt a speed roll.
Hold on, guys.
3.
Did Animal actually make his omen roll?
He did not. No, you need to
true,
do your
true,
almond
true.
roll, Animal.
Oops.
Oh,
7. We're good.
6,
we're good. Okay. Oof.
I know that would have
All right,
changed
so,
this.
sorry, go ahead, Discount.
turn.
Okay, speed roll. It's a good job I got that speed.
Oh, you gained 1 speed. That's cool.
Not that it actually changes the roll.
Nice.
You did it.
Okay, that's good.
Game 1 speed.
Gain 1 speed.
So,
Game
get another
over.
speed. Cool.
Sure.
I think that was worth it.
So Discount and me and are the Speedy Gonzalez of this round, I guess.
I've got
Somebody just
5.
move my speed up for me.
I got 6 and you got 6.
I did.
Yeah, it must have done.
Yeah. It's so Animal's the fastest, Kath is the slowest.
Huh. I mean, we're still pretty fast. That could be dangerous as well. Then it's almost there.
1, 2, 3. I'm ending my turn here.
All right. So we don't have any other skill building rooms, right?
No, I don't think so.
Then,
I think that's it. What do I gain here? Do I gain sanity?
Sanity. Yeah.
Oh, my sanity's pretty high as well, so that's useful.
All
What a
right,
buffer.
so I have a room of 4, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
ooh.
Conservatory.
4.
Weird that that's a roof tile. I would normally think of a conservatory on the ground floor, but
I mean, here goes.
All right, so event card.
See it?
The left hand. Your hand begins to itch, then burn. Oh, God. The pain is overwhelming. You do nothing but clutch your hand and scream. The scream dies in your throat when you realize you can't feel anything in it now. You attempt to wiggle your fingers, and the hand moves out of its own accord towards your throat. Choose 1. Oh, God. Cut off your hand, lose 1 might, gain 1 sanity. Replace your hand, lose 1 might, draw an item card. Keep your hand, lose 2 sanity, gain 1 might, and move to the nearest room with an omen symbol and draw an omen card. I'm sorry to do this to you guys. I'm keeping my hand. So I'm going to lose 2 sanity.
you've had that one before as well.
I'm going to increase my might.
You got to go to this one. Nearest room with an omen card.
And then I'm going to have to draw an omen card. Okay.
Hey, fun.
I feel like I just left this room. All right. Letter. Scrawled in ink or whatever. You may hand one of your explorer tokens to another explorer. On your turn, you may move to that explorer's room. Then discard this omen and the explorer discards your explorer token. Okay, hold on. You may hand one of your explorer tokens to another explorer. On your turn, you may move to that explorer's room. Oh.
Oh, okay. So you can like instantly teleport to one of us.
Whoever I give you
Really
my
dangerous.
Yeah, that is very dangerous.
So
I hope Cat is not the traitor.
Now, do you have to hand this to us when we're on the same tile, or are we just going to say, let's do it now?
You may hand one of your explorer tokens to another explorer. On your turn, you may move to that explorer's room. So do I just choose my explorer now, or do I have to hand it to...
later, because then you discard this omen. Otherwise, it would say at the end of this turn you discard it or whatever. I think.
But it says
No,
I
no.
also discarded the token. So do I hand the token to somebody now, and then later on?
Yeah, I think you can.
effect-
I would read it as you can choose when to do it.
I think so as well, yeah.
You can hand one of your explorer tokens to another explorer. On your turn, you may move to that explorer's room.
See, that's a different sentence to me. So that sounds,
Right. So,
in my
so
head, he has to choose now who his...
I choose now who to give a token to. But it says may, which is permissive, which is weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google some stuff.
on your turn, and then on another turn, I may move to that explorer's room, and then we discard the omen and the token.
Okay, so I think, yeah, because you said may. So I think you can choose at any point, who you're going to give the explorer token to, and then on your turn, you can teleport to them.
According to the Windows walk, when I draw the letter, do I have to hand over my explorer token to another explorer right away? Yes. And can I teleport to them right away? Yes. Can teleport. You have to put an explorer token at another person, and teleporting can be done later.
Well, I'm going to give a token. I want to give a token to Womble anyway.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. All right. Which means I still got to make an omen roll. Did we already increase the timer?
Do we have 6 omens on the table? Yes, we have. I increased it. I couldn't remember. I've been trying to do it. Oh.
7.
You're good.
All right, that is a my turn.
Okay, Animal.
It's my turn, right? Yeah. Let's see, where am I? I'm there.
You can still choose to fall to the ballroom if you want to.
Physical damage? Yeah, no, thank you. Let's see, I want to move my dog 6 tiles somewhere. Would be fun, perhaps. I'm just gonna let it move with me.
But yeah, your dog can't explore though, right?
Yeah. No, I cannot explore. I can only explore.
But you can, you can move it out and, like, say, collect things. And
yeah, if someone dies, you can pick up items.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Seems needless, but okay.
Yeah, but then I can put a card here.
But what if it's a useless card and you can't move?
Once per game, if you end your turn here, gain 1 knowledge.
Oh, no, that's okay. I know what I'm doing next turn.
Yeah.
We all are. We're all heading to these stat batting.
I haven't done any exploring in ages.
Yeah. The Lost One. A woman wearing a Civil War dress beckons to you. You fall into a trap. You must attempt a knowledge roll. If the result is 5 or more, you break out of their trance and gain 1 knowledge. Otherwise, roll 3 dice and see where the Lost One leads you. So that's roll 5. No.
You don't get that plus on your knowledge until the end of the turn, so you've still got to do the roll first.
3 dice, 3 dice, and that's 3. Nothing.
Is that a knowledge?
The result is 5 or more. You break out of your trance and gain 1 knowledge. Otherwise, roll 3 dice and see where the Lost One leads you. So now I need to roll 3 dice and see where it takes me. 4. Put your explorer in the upper landing.
You gotta go back.
At least it's only a couple squares.
Yep.
I mean, 2, 3, and 0 and 1 would be draw a card. So that would have been better. Wait, the dog is...
No, I think the dog moves with you.
Yeah, the dog will.
No, the dog can only move 6 tiles per...
Yeah, but if you don't tell it to move, then it doesn't move.
If you teleport, I think it comes with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, always returns to you at the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get a knowledge this turn.
Nope.
Yet.
And you've got no movement, because you spend it all.
Yeah.
It's cold.
I mean,
Okay.
would it
1,
be another
2.
way? Wait, I could have moved this way.
Mm-hmm.
That would have still movement. Still have.
Okay, so the tower, you can attempt to might roll 3+ to cross. If you full stop moving, but it's an event, so got to take that.
Yeah, so there's
an additional rule for that because it's got a star against it. Let me just have a look. Is it here maybe? No. Next one. Yeah. We gotta find it. Might be quicker to do it in my actual copy. Hey Fox, how's it going?
Hey, Fox.
Special rooms, here we are. Which one is it? The tower?
Tower.
Okay, yeah, so these are all barrier rooms. A barrier room has 2 parts and can stop you from moving through the other side of the castle. Crossing a barrier requires a trait roll, which I think we already established. You can attempt to roll during your turn. Crossing the barrier doesn't count as moving a space. If you fail the roll, your movement ends. On your next turn, you may attempt another roll or cross, or you can go back to, the way you came.
Go back
Explorers,
from whence you came.
yeah, explorers can't fight or interact in any way with an explorer in the same room, but on the opposite side of the barrier. Monsters always ignore barriers. If the monster ends its movement in a barrier room, the traitor must decide which side of the barrier it's on. If a tile or card causes you to land in the barrier room, you can decide which side. Okay, cool.
Cool. Flytrap. An enormous exotic plant stands beneath an elaborate rig of light and plumbing. Its leaves are brown and withered. Its giant flower pot stands partially open, waiting for sustenance. It needs water. It needs to be fed. Your blood. Take 1 die. Take 1 die of physical damage. Put a plant token in your room and take this card. After the haunt is revealed, when any hero, traitor, or monster enters that room, you may attempt a Might 7 attack against the opponent. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Attempt, so you don't have to.
Well, if they're not friendly, they're gonna get attacked.
Yeah.
Where's the event card?
Oh, I just popped it in my deck.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, so I take 1 die of physical damage. I've rolled 1, so taking 1.
The window.
After the haunt is revealed, when the hero, traitor, or monster enters the room, you may attempt a Might 7 attack. Okay, so that's really interesting.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah.
I know where I'm hiding.
Yep.
Yeah, I know where I want to explore more. Right here. And behind that. That's a powerful protection barrier, hopefully.
Well, the thing is, I think, because this is a barrier room, you can kind of choose which side the plant is on, and then you can go on the other side of the barrier. Well, actually, no, you still need to roll, right? To get across, but you can choose which side that plant is.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
the plant's
there.
the
Yeah, it's in the middle of the room.
The plant is the barrier.
The plant's the barrier. That's cool. Okay, where am I? So what was that new? Oh yeah, it was the library. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm ending my turn, guys.
Okay.
Gain 1 knowledge.
This is going to be a quick round.
End of turn. Kath, it's your turn now.
I already went.
Yeah.
I need to put my explorer token in there.
All right. Amy's turn.
Yeah, knowledge.
Totally bonk Womble over the head with the candlestick in
Yeah,
the dining
no.
room. We're not playing Cluedo. Or Clue.
And then discounts then.
Actually, we haven't played that, have we? Oh, Anymal is
played it.
ending there as well.
This last year, I played it.
The
We
library
had
is
the
getting a
little
bit
travel
busy.
version.
No, I meant
They've
like
changed
on. We haven't played it.
No.
Discount, are you joining the party?
I do have it on
He's trying
tabletop.
to,
though.
he's going to try to
No,
make
no.
it across the room.
I'm going to try and cross the bridge, yep.
Boo, we are trying to get smart here, you know.
Ah.
You made it.
6, yep.
6, well done. Drawing room. Draw 1 card of any type. Of any type.
Ooh.
So you get to choose.
Okay.
So if you really want to bonus here, you can pull the Omen card.
With a fucking omen card.
Item or event?
Is that even in the list, though? Because obviously you got to look them up. Must be, but it means it'd be a new one. Oh, so I'm going to take an omen.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
'Cause, I mean, I guess you don't have to make an
Drawing
omen roll, do
Is
you?
is
I'm a
the
medallion.
drawing room on here though?
It must be in the new rules. It must be in the extension ones.
No.
So you're immune to the effects of the pentagram chamber, crypt, and graveyard. Make a haunt roll now. It did say any card, so it must So it won't be on that one. It'll be on the it'll be in the book, the update book.
Maybe. But this is the what's it triggering the haunt with the DLC. Yeah, because it's got all the DLC numbers on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I can't see. What is it? Which one is it?
So it was a medallion, and it was in the
drawing room. Yeah, drawing room's not on here. So if we pull the haunt, we'll just figure out a way around it. Like
so
nearest.
Now, do you have to make a haunt roll? Is the thing?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to because the card says so. Make a haunt roll now. Says the card.
No, what me and Discount are trying to figure out is if we get the haunt on this roll, we don't have a room.
Let me just Google, I guess.
I'll just try and roll high. And not trigger it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It.
We just triggered
Which is triggered. Okay, so how are we going to do this then? We can either...
Let me Google it.
He's got a room. He's a drawing room.
Yeah, but the drawing room isn't on the sheet here, look.
I mean, it's on Google.
I don't know if you'll find the answer in Google unless it's...
Exact game called again? Betrayal at the House.
Well, yeah, but this is going to be a the DLC.
Yeah, but if I do drawing room, Betrayal at the House of Hill.
I don't think you'll find it. I mean, all the rules are here, like right in front of us. So yeah, I'm just having a look now. New cards and tiles at the start of the game.
A quick house rule for the drawing room hunt is pick the closest omen room.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was going to suggest was...
The hunt room reveals pick's room.
So it's either gymnasium or gallery, depending on whether we want to do... I suppose it's gymnasium.
I'd say by walking.
Yeah.
Say gym.
Oh, that's even more fun.
Yeah.
Rooms not listed in hunt matrix may not cast the hunt to begin.
So gymnasium.
What was the item?
It was a medallion.
Medallion. So 21. So we're on the normal rules. Here, let me. Does it say so? 21. Let's have a look. Haunt traitors 1 to 50. Refer to the haunt chart in the. Okay, I need the chart up. Let me have a look.
So does the traitor, the person that flips it, or?
Hold on, I'm finding it. So it's gymnasium and medallion 21. So it's the oldest explorer, except for the haunt revealer. So it's gonna be me. It's me. I'm the haunter. I'm the trader. It's me. Look at my knowledge.
Go to
stats.
Survivor's Guide.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we have to blindfold ourselves.
Isn't?
Or do you blindfold her?
Yeah. Let's. So which haunt is it? It's haunt number 21, right? Yeah. So I think. Yeah, I've got the book here, but I think for the stream, like this is how we did it last time. You guys, if you guys all blindfold yourself, I'll deafen myself and mute myself, and then I can talk to the stream about it, and they can see what I'm seeing.
But isn't it the case?
And then you guys can use the PDF.
The oldest is the furthest away birthday.
No, the oldest character is the oldest character by age, which is actually
definitely one.
Yeah, it's definitely 57 is me. Like, what's Cass?
Yeah. If it was player's 23. Age, then it would be me. But
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'm done.
So I'm going to serve you mute Womble.
Thank you. Okay. So yeah, you need to deafen me as well. Did you actually? Yeah, he did. He deafened me. Good. Right. Okay, so Animal needs to blindfold. Hold on.
Sounds like something coming up.
Animal, you need to
floor of the walls. Oh,
Animal, you need to blindfold because I'm going to show the stream the thing, and I can't show it until you've blindfolded on the what's it. So hit B on the tabletop.
B. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's go to. Right. This is how we're going to do it. Change color. Stop it. Go up here. So we need the Traitor's Tome here. We're on Haunt 21, I think it was. Yep, 21. So... I think it's 14 maybe then? Nope. One last 13. Lucky for some. So Haunt 21. House of the Living Dead. Ooh. Tired. You lean back against the wall, something making a noise behind it. Tick, 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 tick. What the heck? Rats? Maybe? Or an insect? You remember when wasps got into the walls of your house? Damn vermin! You crouched down to peer at a large crack in the Wayne... something. Whatever that is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. An ashen hand emerges, grabs around your neck, and pulls you through. You die before you even scream. Ah! Mouse, eat, flash, kill, eat, eat. I'm a zombie! I'm a zombie, chat! Nice. So, right now, my explorer is dead. That's very annoying because we spent a lot of time building this explorer up. So he's now dead. So drop all of my items. So that's all of this shit. That needs to go on the floor. Does the book count as well? I presume it does. So drop all your items and replace your explorer figure with a large circular zombie lord. Okay, so we've got this one. I am the zombie lord, so we need to search this for zombie lord. Zombie lord. Perfect. So that's now me in this place here. It looks like everyone next to me is like screwed kind of thing, right? Got zombie lord right next to the other tokens. But we also need to put an item pile thing right there. So item. So there is 4 items on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's my items in. I don't know about the book. Let's have a look at the book. Yeah, I guess the book is also an item. So that's 5 items. So I'll put that in a pile over here. Okay, so that's there. Okay, so what's next? Let's have a look. Do you know what? I'm just going to zoom in. So take a number of small red monster tokens representing zombies equal to the number of players. Place them in the following rooms in order: crypt, graveyard, entrance hall, underground lake, gardens, chapel, conservatory, pentagram chamber. If there are more players than the number of these rooms that you have discovered, put 1 additional zombie token in each room in order until all tokens are placed. Okay. Once you place those zombie tokens, put another zombie token in each room that has 1, and again placing them in order. Take the turn damage track and plastic clip. You'll need to keep track of damage. Okay, so that is this. That's the damage. Turn track. Okay. What you know about the heroes. They'll fight you. Avoid explorers who have weapons if possible. Sure. You win when all the heroes are dead. Okay, so my zombies have speed, might, and sanity. Zombie lord, I have 3 speed, 7 might, so who has the weapon? I think Anymal has a weapon, right? Yeah, he's got that boomstick, so I want to kill him, like, immediately, but the thing is, because I'm right here, Anymal can shoot me, like, right off the bat, so I'm pretty screwed. I'm pretty screwed, actually. What were the rooms? Crypt, graveyard, entrance hall, underground lake, gardens, chapel, conservatory, pentagram chamber. Well, we've got the conservatory. Okay, well, I'll have a look through them in a sec. So the zombies, let's have a look. Defeating a zombie with a weapon requires a might attack kill it. Dynamite can also kill zombies, so it's a might attack weapon. That is A speed attack. Ah, so that can't hurt the zombies. What about me? It is governed by all the normal rules that governs monsters. It rolls its movement and cannot pick up items. Okay, explore new rooms and so on. The zombie lord can be harmed only by an explorer carrying the medallion. Do we have the medallion in play? We do. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, so animal at the moment cannot hurt me. It takes damage instead of being stunned. 7 points of damage kills it. Use the turn / damage track to record damage. Damage does not reduce the zombie lord's traits. Okay. So damage. So I've got 7 points of damage. Kills it. Sure. Damage does not reduce the damage lord's traits. But I can only be harmed with the medallion. But I've got 7 points of health. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We should let's have a look. Pick up items. So we can't pick up items. Also, if a hero dies, he or she becomes a zombie and then has the same zombie traits as a zombie. That player reads the traitor's tome. Oh god, that's gonna be complicated. That's fine. And continues to move that zombie during his or her regular turn. If the zombie traitors win... Okay, so if we kill one, then we get one of the players gets to join us, right? Okay, so we're attacking, I presume, with might, right? I can't remember. So, and then it's physical damage. So we want to be careful who we're attacking. They've all got fairly different things. So basically, we just need to kill everyone, eat all the zombies and things. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into game mode, change color back to me over here, and I'm gonna do a hidden zone there, but that color needs to be white. Actually, let's delete that. I'll make the hidden zone here, and I'm gonna move this into the hidden zone. So I don't think... Well, it's state 13, right? So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go to state 1. I'll keep the traitor's tome here. This... We'll delete this, and whenever one of the others needs to have a look at this, they can have a look on stream, and we'll do that. But for me, I'm going to use my version of the traitor's tome so that I can reference this. Okay, should we get back into the call? Let's see if they'll unmute me. Okie doke.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm good.
Okay, all right.
I'm good.
All right,
I'm
so
good.
we're moving
You
blindfold.
traitorous.
So I've already made some changes to the... Yeah, you can remove your blindfolds. I've already made some changes to the map. Basically, so this is quite unique because what has happened? I'm gonna actually tell you here what's happened because Anymal and Kath are both in the room with me as it happens. Yep. I get absorbed by a hand coming out the wall, eaten alive, and I rise. Now, there is something else that I need to do before we do start, but I am now a zombie lord.
What are these items?
So
those are all Womble items.
Those are all my Womble all of my Womble items. All the items. The items I've left are here. They're on the floor. I don't have them anymore. So you know all that time I spent into like gaining my knowledge and like sanity and speed and things like that, all completely useless now. Waste of time.
Yeah. Fun.
I need to get my zombies now. So let me have a look, see who's where. Okay, so I might need your help with this. So how many explorers do we have? We've got
3.
3. So what map tiles have we? If I read out a map tile, can someone get me a green token and place it in the map tile? So crypt. I don't think we've got the crypt. Do we have the graveyard?
A whole bunch of these. Yep.
Graveyard.
Don't think so.
Entrance hall, which we do
Yes.
have.
Yes.
So we need one in the entrance hall, one in the underground lake if we've got it. I don't think we've got that.
I've tiles here.
One in the gardens.
Yep.
That we do have, I think. No, we've got the
No, we don't.
conservatory.
We had a if it happened.
Chapel.
in the gardens. Chapel we have.
Yeah.
So, and then the conservatory. And do we have the
Observatory we have.
pentagram chamber?
No.
Nope.
Okay, right, hold on. So if take a wait, hold on. So if there are more players than the number of these rooms you have discovered, put one additional zombie in each room. Okay, so that doesn't apply because we're equal.
Yeah.
More than the number of players I count. So we've only picked 3, right? Yeah. So we get there's two tokens in each of those 3 rooms.
Okay.
Is there 2 tokens in each room or just 1 extra token somewhere?
It says put 1 additional zombie token in each room.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
So
Bad.
Wow.
yeah. Okay, so those are the zombies. I have the rules of a monster now, so I can't explore. Right, so the rules of the monster, I can't remember this. Do I have to roll to make my movement?
Yeah, they'll have a movement stat, and you roll that number of dice. So it's potential that you can't move.
Okay. How the monsters work. Monsters work differently. At the start of the monster's turn, roll a number of die equal to the speed. I see. Okay, the result is the space. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's the same. So that's my movement as well. I do have stats for the zombies and for myself. 2 different stats. And there's also, yeah. I've also got a counter here. So this is mine. This is my counter. I'm not going to quite tell you what that's about yet, but that's mine.
I think we know.
Yeah. Okay, no, I think that's everything. It's fairly simple from here, and I think I presume you guys know what you have to do, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what you need to do. So it starts with Kath. Kath gets the first move.
Give me 1 second. I got to see if I or if picking up items is a turn or a thing or.
You think
If
someone's
I
going to
can.
bonk Womble? I wouldn't want to bonk a zombie. That's gross.
So can I pick up all the items and then run out of the room? And what penalty is that?
I think you can.
Yeah, you can pick up.
Handy?
I think you can pick up all the items. Yeah, you can just pick them all up and then move.
All right,
I don't
I'm
know.
picking-
So because I'm in the room, I think you have to like roll. I have 2. There's definitely a rule against that, like moving out of the room with me.
Okay, so that's what I need to look at.
I mean, should you take all the items? Then, of course, the question.
I'm having a look. Hold on.
I'm gonna put them next to each other so we can read them.
Moving past opponents. For each opponent in a room with after the haunt starts, an explorer must use an extra space of movement.
Extra space. Okay.
Okay,
That's fine then.
that's fine. Okay. All right, so I want to pick up all the items.
All
Sure.
of them?
Where are your items?
Here. But my turn is next, Kat. So I don't know if you want. all of them.
Where are Womble's items? Sorry.
Here, on the side.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I put them all there.
Okay.
Let me look through them here real quick. I might not take them all. I might leave you some animal.
Yeah, it's up to you. Like.
I'm going to take the angel feather. I'm going to take the healing salve.
Sandy.
I'm going to leave you the effigy.
Okay.
What's my knowledge at?
Except for you attack or defend. Okay.
I'll leave you the the book as well, and I'll leave you the bell. So I'll take the other 2.
Okay. That's cool.
All right, and then I'm going to move out. So what's my speed? My speed is 4. So this is going to be 2. I'm going to explore north.
Omen.
Yeah, not that that makes much of a difference. Lock, and I will grab an omen card.
Here's the thing: if you hit any of those tiles, by the way, I'm not going to pull any more zombies out, so you can hit the tiles now, I think.
Smooth and deep green of the Midnight Forest. Stone is veined with crimson. They say you can't get blood from stone. They didn't ask this one. Once per turn, you may lose 1 any trait and add 2 dice maximum to your trait roll. All right, perfect. I'll hold on to that.
That's a goal.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Right. So I wonder, if I move over here with my dog to the tower, and then I roll, can I then move my dog towards discount or not? Because
what does it say? During your turn, the dog can move to any explored room up to 6 spaces away using doors and stairs, and then return. It can pick up, carry, and drop. It says any.
Yeah,
Dog
the
isn't
dog
slowed by
isn't slowed
opponents.
down.
It can't use one-way passages or rooms that require a roll. It can't carry items at slow movement.
But if
Doesn't
we're already
it?
there at the tower,
Yeah, so I mean, it doesn't say anything about blocked passages, and it is 6, isn't it? So I think you could technically get to me.
oh yeah, I have 6 speed as well. One,
But remember, to get out of the room for you, it's 2 movement
okay, so that's
because
1,
Womble's
2,
in there.
3, 4, 5, 6. So then I am at the tower, and then I can send my dog to you and return.
Don't forget to pick up all the stuff.
Yeah. So I'm picking up all of these, pocketing them, which means first of all I gain 2 knowledge from the book. Let's do that first. That's handy. Bell. I gain 1 sanity now. That's also handy. Very handy. Anything else on the bell?
Wow,
Turn
discount.
back around.
I just realized where you were. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Yes. This is why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's why I also
Well,
want to go there.
you can't kill the zombies, so they only get stunned.
Not true.
No, they. Oh, okay.
Not true.
Definitely not true.
Zombies cannot.
Unless it's a might roll.
If it's a might weapon, they can be destroyed.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep. No, you're right. Sorry.
And any other attack will just stun them.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then my dog goes over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, no, that's right.
But I first need, of course, do a roll of a might roll. Might do I have 3? That will be.
And that plant is a might roll.
Yeah.
1. Okay, so I stand still, basically. And I'm guessing that my dog also doesn't have passage. Basically. So then it's
Yeah, I think you might actually have to stop there, because did you count the 2 movement?
yeah. I
Yeah,
have to
he
move,
has
I
to
have
stop there.
here, but I wanted to move my dog across, but I couldn't. I didn't throw enough for that, basically, to make myself be allowed to move further. And that's the dog, I guess.
But then the dog at the end of your turn teleports back to wherever you are anyway. So.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not on this side of the tower, so that doesn't. I cannot move the dog to there, because if I want to move the dog to there, I have to.
Why would you
throw
want to move the
and
dog to here? It would just teleport back to you.
I want to move the dog to here because the dog can get an item from someone, and then move back.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I might have to drop it first, reading
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
cards,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
do.
the dog can pick it up.
It's the medallion. I know what you're after.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
It tells me the same thing as what it tells you.
It's the skull we're after. It's your turn then.
It's the medallion. That's what caused the horn.
Well, zombies are slow, aren't they? So I think that we can probably kite them for a turn or two. So I might try and see if we can get some items.
Yeah, well, lucky you have lots of room to spare on that south side of that plant room.
Yeah. All right, so I'll go over here.
Yeah. Oh, balcony.
Balcony with an omen.
Yeah. Did omen cards have anything special?
Crystal ball.
Ooh.
Hazy images appear in the glass. Once during your turn, after the point is revealed, you can attempt a knowledge roll to peer into the crystal ball. 4+, you see the truth. Search the item or event stack for a card of your choice. Shuffle that stack, then place it on top of that card on top. You avert your eyes, lose 1 sanity, or you stare into hell, lose 2 sanity. I am gonna actually make that roll right now. So, can attempt a knowledge roll.
3 knowledge is what you have, and you need to roll 4 or more. So that could be tricky.
It's fine.
Okay.
Fine. So what's is going to happen?
Yeah.
Did it.
Okay.
Perfect.
You did it. Well
5.
done.
So I'm going to search the item deck.
1 card can go on top. Cool.
Oh, I know what he's looking for.
But Mumble's next, and he cannot explore, so you cannot get an item.
So
either.
I found my item. I put
I
it on
can't pick
top.
up items.
Nope, that's good.
In fact, I'll just give the deck a shuffle and put it back on top. Okay, and that's my go because I picked up an item.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then this can be discarded. This crystal ball, I believe.
Okay,
The
so
crystal
I've got
ball's
a...
an omen, so I keep it.
Okay, so I roll my speed roll for all of the zombies, just as 1 turn. Then that's how many
Yes.
movement tiles they can move. 1.
Aha!
Okay. So all the zombies move 1.
Nice. That is awesome.
Yeah, they're slow movers.
Yeah.
And then the zombie
Gonna
lord
be,
has separate stats. He moves 2.
Huh.
And I'm going to attack Kath.
This might hurt.
You got this.
What
guys.
kind of attack is it?
It's a might attack.
So I got 5 might. Okay.
Don't forget your adrenaline shot.
Yeah.
You have to declare it before you roll. Actually, can
Alright,
you
I'm
do
gonna
that defensively?
Trade hole.
Is that... I don't know.
Yeah.
Before an attempt on a trait roll, you can use the add 4 to the result.
This isn't a trait roll. This is a attack roll, defense roll.
Yeah, but that's based on traits. Right?
It's the trait roll.
Oh, okay.
You got your feather as well.
Number from 0 to 8. Use that number instead of the roll.
I don't think these count when you're defending. You can use them to attack me, but I don't think you can do it when you're defending, because I think we've came across this before.
Angel feather, I can absolutely.
The feather will.
Yeah, the feather can, but I
And
don't
you
think
roll.
you can use the adrenaline.
8.
I haven't rolled. That wasn't my roll.
Doesn't matter. I'm calling out a roll.
He's using the feather.
Okay.
I win.
5.
That is 5.
Sure.
Okay. That's a lot of dice. And this card died.
Did say the zombies were tough.
Yeah.
Slow
The zombie
but
lord is-
tough.
yeah.
So then it's your turn, Kat.
All right, my turn.
To think about the moment.
Jesus. 2, 4, 6. More. Keep exploring. The problem is if I keep exploring, I'm only going to be 1 room away from Womble all the time.
Yeah,
Most
I can't
likely, yeah.
move though. Not really.
Well, the problem is that if the chances are you're probably going to roll at least a 1 each time.
Wait. Hold on. Who picked up the bell? Does that affect the zombie lord, I wonder?
It might. That's Animal has it.
Yeah, I have the bell. Move any number of unimpeded heroes one space close to you. The trader can move any numbers of monsters one space close to you. If you are the trader, this results in no effect.
So if
Yes,
he rings
you
it
can.
and fails, he pulls things away from me.
Wait. Yes. Yeah, he would.
Yeah, because they would all go towards Animal.
Correct. So you can, yeah.
If I
Or if he rings it, if he rings it and it succeeds, then I move into the room with 2 zombies instead of the zombie lord.
That could also be bad.
That's true.
Could also be bad. That's what I'm saying. 2, 4.
I think it's just bad for your cat, I'm afraid to say.
Hold on,
Yeah.
it's a sanity roll. I have 3 sanity. How much do I? 5 plus. 3. I have 3 sanity.
It's almost impossible for you to make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I have no choice. I have to explore because I only have 4 movement, and that would just get. I'm either way. I'm only moving one room
one away from the
anything.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna have to keep exploring and hope.
Actually,
You're taking a hit
also,
to
if
see.
you moved
That's what it
here, you're actually moving closer to these as well. I shouldn't be helping you, but
I'm
to be honest,
I'm not unaware.
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this one. I think this one's a tough one for me to win, just because where you're
God.
placed.
Bathroom. All right. So that's a event card.
So
You might get teleported elsewhere.
Image in the mirror. There's an old image in his room. Frightened reflection moves on. Only realizes from another time. Reflection writes on the mirror. This will help. Then hands you an item through the mirror. Draw an item card. And I actually get to draw 3.
Gonna help.
That is cool because that's a mirror in the bathroom.
1, 2,
We
3.
also had a screen in the operating laboratory.
Ooh,
So that's cool.
dynamite.
Dynamite. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna take the dynamite.
Yeah, I thought you might.
And then I gotta move this because these 2 go on the bottom.
Fun.
Yeah, I generally think this is quite unwinnable for me.
Well, problem is dynamite does me no good right now.
No, yeah, because you can't kill the zombie lord with dynamite, but you can kill the zombies
No,
with them.
that's true.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, I told you, I know everything you know. I think
Yeah.
it's
It's fairly
less about
straightforward. It's you'll be killed.
yeah.
Okay, I will. That's my turn. I'm stuck in the bathroom. I'm closed the door. I've done everything that the blonde cheerleader does. I went to the bathroom, hid, and screamed.
But you found dynamite, which is quite powerful, to be fair.
Yeah, you met the zombie lord and now you're scrapping your pants.
Yeah, in the bathroom, because
Yeah. So that's my turn. I'm gonna move over here, hopefully. But first, of course, I need to make a might roll with 3 dice, right? There's some dogs barking outside at my place. It's terrible. And one of them falls off, and one of them went into the great one.
That counts as a 0 if it goes off the table. No, just re-roll the one that fell off. Re-roll that.
Not all of them.
Yeah, it was 0 anyway.
It was a 2.
Yeah, but it fell off the table, so it doesn't count. You have to re-roll if
the
it falls
dog
off the
can't
table.
attack. That sucks.
It's 5 in the morning and you're still awake, Shields. Good. Sleep.
So this means that I'm not gonna cross, but I can still walk back, right? Or
Yep,
Yeah.
you can do.
the problem is I have to go all the way over here before I can join you tiles.
I would suggest waiting there, maybe. Might be the best course of action.
Yeah. When you exit, you may attempt to speak roll T plus if you succeed and move to any room. Okay, that's still okay with that. I can ring the bell. I'm gonna ring the bell.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
A sanity roll of 3 dice. Here goes. Let's hope this one is shit.
Okay, come on. 0 to 4. 0 to 4. 0 to 4.
Ah! Eh.
Thank you. Everything moves closer to Animal.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one step closer, right?
Yeah.
So that literally
with your
puts
token.
everything in the same
Oh,
time.
that's such a good room to dynamite.
Yep.
Oh yes. GG. Oh, that's.
Well, I've got to move, right? So
Yeah.
that actually
Okay, so,
kind of helped me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Right, I've got speed 4, so sorry, you finished Animal.
Yes, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, pass the medallion to Animal.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
And then 3, 4, and explore this way.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so an event.
So you can now take a nap. Finally. You can draw plans. We can sit on the balcony. And
Burning Man. A man on fire runs through the room. His skin bubbles and cracks, falling away from him and leaving a fiery skull that clashes to the ground, bounces, rolls, and disappears. Let's attempt a sanity roll. Okay.
Wait a sec. Did you roll a positive for the barrier for the tower?
he didn't try to cross it.
Yeah, but you can't pass something through a barrier, surely. Because you're on this side, he's on that side, so you have to roll to cross over. You don't use
Well, we
movement
were in the
speed.
same room?
Yeah, but there's a barrier. Like that, I don't
But
think you can
that's
pass
the move.
things.
Roll 4
From-
dice.
It's like,
Roll 4 dice.
yeah, so I think if you want to pass that token, you've got to roll to cross over.
Roll
You
4
don't
dice.
Yeah, sure,
use
okay.
any speed, so you can still use the movement after, but I think you still have to roll as though like you stepped across the barrier to get to the passing reach kind of
Did
thing.
you just throw it across the room?
No, it's
I
fine.
don't think
I'm
that
quite
works.
happy to roll for it. Okay, so I will use my lucky stone, and I'll re-roll one of those zero. After you attempt to roll of any kind, you can rub the stone once to re-roll any number of those dice. Discard the item after you use it. So I'll re-roll the 2 zeros.
Okay. Ah, yes.
3
Three.
plus. Okay,
That'll do.
so animal gets the thing. Then you can continue.
Yay. Whew. Otherwise, you could have dropped it on the
But
ground.
now my question is, now that you're on this side, I think you've got to roll again to cross back. I don't know. No,
No, yeah,
you know what?
no,
Well, I
We'll leave
wasn't
it. We'll leave it.
Across.
Yeah,
You can
we'll
cross
leave it.
both ways, I believe.
Okay, so, sorry, a sanity roll for the Burning Man. Okay,
2.
so 2.
Out.
Out, you must get out.
Ooh.
Put your explorer in the entrance hall. Okay,
Oh no.
well that's kind of alright.
Good thing I got the medallion then, I guess. I don't know.
All the zombies left the main floor now and have gone upstairs.
Yeah, that's true. But
But now there's nothing to entice them over the plant.
no.
Well, animals
Still
there.
I cross.
And
I
animals
wasn't going to
closest.
that plant anyway. It's fine.
Oh, so we just got to sit on the other side of the plant and just wait, and we'll
yeah,
just
and then we're in a
play
stalemate.
this out.
Yay!
Yeah, because the plant can't kill the zombies, but it can delay them.
No, it can.
kill
It's a
zombies,
might. It's
it
got
can't
might
get-
attacks. Oh no, it's might attacks with a weapon,
Doesn't have a
isn't it? So
weapon.
it can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad we clarified that because I was going under the impression that it couldn't kill the. It could kill my zombies.
Also, my boomstick is making a might attack, but uses speed 7 instead.
Yeah, that's a speed attack.
Okay, but that still can hurt the zombie.
Oh yeah, it's a weapon.
It's a
but
weapon, but
still-
it's using a speed attack. It's not a might attack,
Oh,
so it doesn't do
But it
any.
can still
oh,
Doesn't do the
That's
damage.
true.
Zombie lord?
Your broomstick's useless.
To the zombie lord.
well the dynamite specifically said that the dynamite can kill zombies.
The dynamite can kill the zombies. I don't think it affects the zombie lord. Let me check.
Not without the medallion.
It does not. Yeah, correct. Is the dynamite a might attack? I think it is, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But
So
the
the
zombie
dynamite
lord
can
also
work,
needs
but the boomstick absolutely does 0 damage to any of us, and cannot kill the zombie lord.
It stuns them. It can
stun.
still.
Yeah, it can stun, but it can't kill me or.
Make you stronger.
We need more weapons then, don't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shoot, I thought we had it.
But all the zombies are in one place. What's the range of the dynamite? Is it adjacent?
It's
room?
adjacent room.
Jason,
Yeah. It's my turn, right?
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. I'll do the zombies first.
One space.
1 space. Okay, so I'm gonna move them separately. So we get 1, 2, 3 going that way. 1 going this way with me, and these
I
2
think technically
going
they're
back
meant to
there.
go to the closest target, according to the
There's
game
this
rules.
text. There's
Oh,
this
okay, it's
text
the
right
closest
here.
target. So that's either
That's
animal.
normal.
I thought. Well, that's all 3 of you are all 3 tiles away. So
But
Well, I
here,
suppose in which case you can choose.
I can choose, yeah, which is exactly what I did.
I looked it up and it says here you can damage a zombie lord only if you're carrying the medallion. The
Correct.
medallion holder does not need to use a weapon to damage the zombie lord, but any weapon he
okay.
or she wields can damage it normally.
Okay.
The trader keeps track of the damage done to the zombie lord, so I can
So
still
zombie
damage
lord
you.
can be hit with any weapon as long as you have the medallion.
Yeah.
So the boomstick would still work against.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yep. No, I read this wrong. Sorry.
It just won't work against the zombies themselves, just the lord.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then the zombie lord needs to move.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my color die. Three. 1, 2. And I'm gonna do a might attack.
I'm going to use my adrenaline shot. Oh wait, you say that?
Yeah, I
You're not
don't.
gonna
I
allow
think you
that.
can if you wanted to attack me, but not
Alright,
as a
so-
defensive. I don't think.
Wait, 5.
2.
What'd you get?
2.
All right, so I just need to get 2 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
Which I did. All right.
My rolls have been shit.
What's up?
If you drop the ladder, my dog can retrieve, then I can teleport to you, in theory.
No, because he gave the letter to me, so he can only teleport to my explorer. So that's now.
So you could drop the
useless.
letter, and you could teleport to Womble.
Yeah, that could still be a thing.
That's true.
So I'm
Although-
gonna drop.
No, because my character is dead. I'm someone else, so he can't. He can go to my corpse, I guess, which
Yeah,
is in the
that's true.
library.
Well, your corpse is walking behind me right now.
No. The zombie lord is someone else. The zombie lord ate my character. He came
mean,
out of the ground and ate
Okay.
it.
All right,
But
whatever.
up to you.
I'm gonna keep exploring because fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good thing, hopefully. But that omen cards are often good tools.
Come on, spear or something.
Yeah.
Bite. When you draw this card, something bites you. The player on your right must rolls a Might 4 attack against you for the mysterious something before it runs away into the darkness. You defend against this attack as normal by rolling dice equal to your might.
Okay.
Oh, so it's basically just attacking me.
Yeah. You have 5 might.
I don't understand. So, but I keep this card? The hell do I do with this card?
Look
Well,
at
it might.
Cherish it.
All right. Well, who's to my right? Womble, go ahead. Roll 4.
Roll 4. Sure.
Yeah. Whoops.
Oh, that's a drop.
6.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
Okay, so you're alright.
All right. Animal's turn.
Okay. Because I want to try and get to Womble. I am in need of getting past these zombies. Can I pass those zombies without getting attacked, or?
It
It's
slows
a
your
2-point
movement.
penalty.
Okay.
I would try and cross the chasm, because, I mean,
Yeah.
we could potentially slow him down with the attack.
Yeah, that could be.
And I just looked on how monsters move. It doesn't say that they have to move to an explorer that's closer. I can move them however, just as long as I'm using that movement speed.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I'm not forced to like go after Animal with these zombies, and I'm not forced to go after Kath with that one. I can move them however
So
I
if
like.
I move over here, it's 1, 2.
Yeah, the zombie lord controls them, so.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and cross the chasm then, tower barrier, which is 3 might dice.
Oh shit!
Kind of
I forgot. I should have done that.
2.
Oops.
I'm still stuck. So what I'm gonna do now is go 1, 2 to my panic room, thingamajig, and then do an exit, and then because I'm exiting, I may attempt a speed roll, which is 6 dice in my scenario or whatever it is. There we go.
You made it. Go to any
Yay.
dumbwaiter.
10. Wow.
So the drawing room,
Um,
because that makes you cross the chasm.
I'm thinking right now, like, what is it? Yeah. That's a
Or-
good idea.
Or you could head
Or
up
you
towards
could-
Womblin.
Go up here. Study.
One in the basement as well.
Yeah.
I use 1, 2 movement at the moment. Go over there. 3, 4. Yeah.
And then there's So we've got 3
I'm
on the
gonna
board.
move over to here. To the throne.
That's probably wise, to be
Yeah.
fair.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
Nope, that's wise.
I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going
I
to
should-
run away from the zombie coming down the stairs.
I should
3.
get the trader's tomb ready.
1, 2. Oh yeah, I could have moved and explored. There. Never mind.
Oh, so you're aware that you need to read
Yeah.
what happens. Okay, yeah. Basically, you turn into a zombie if I had.
Okay, so found an omen, found a photograph.
Oh.
It changes as you look at it, showing different rooms in the house, probably this house. When discovering a room, you may discard the first drawn room tile and discover the next eligible room in the room stack instead. Okay, cool.
Cool. That's an
That's
awesome,
okay.
powerful
That's-
item now. We can use that to our advantage.
All right, Wimble's turn.
Okay, so zombies first.
Yeah. Let's go.
I've had really bad rolls on these movement rolls. 3.
3.
Finally.
Oh.
Okay. Now. Okay, so 1, 2 for 1. 1.
Okay, so that's going to get
2.
attacked.
Yeah, so you attack that one. That's a might attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was it?
might 7 versus
5.
whatever their might.
Okay, so that was 7.
And 6. Okay, so that stuns it. So that stops.
You can destroy a zombie by feeding it in combat with any weapon that person might.
It's not a weapon.
No.
It's not defeated.
That's stunned, right? That's
It's
what the S
stunned.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2. I have to move. Do I have to move it? Or can I just move 2 tiles?
I don't know.
Or do I have to
I'd say you
use
have
that?
the option. I think you.
Okay, so that's 2. This one is also going to go through here as well, actually. So I don't know if you want to do your attack
Oh,
roll
yeah.
again
Oh yeah.
before I move like the extra third. That's 3.
9 that time.
Yeah, so that's a stun as well. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's all of my movement for the zombies.
Are you going to attack me?
Yes, I am. So that's 5 might with that
The zombie lord.
zombie here. I know, I haven't... this zombie is attacking Kath.
Yeah, let's do that.
So we're doing that first. So 5. Ooh, 7.
Oh, 2.
So 4 damage die.
That's physical damage. So
Good.
you can take it in wherever you want.
3. Screw it. Oops. I'm going to take it all in speed.
Speed, I think that's wise. Just in case. And then, right, now my movement for the zombie lord. Doesn't move. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the healing salve.
Yeah,
And that's going to move both my speed and might back to their starting values.
which I think is also wise. Well done.
All right, so that's done.
You definitely got off very lucky with that.
Hells yeah.
How do I unstun the monster? Is it the end? Is it the end of?
Yeah, next turn, I think.
All right. Well, jeez. Now, can I use multiple items in a turn? I think I can, right?
You can only use one attacking item, I think.
Okay, but I haven't. Okay, so I haven't used an attacking item yet. Anyway. All right. So, well, I'm gonna run like the bitch I am.
Locked room. Oh, that's cool. Now you can lock yourself in. Right?
Those don't stop monsters.
Nope.
Ah, shoot. Shit.
Locked room. Put a lock token on each of these doors. To enter or exit through the locked door, attempt a knowledge roll of 3+ to remove the lock. Damn it. So I'm locked in.
Shoot.
You're now locked in.
Did you take the event? Because you might teleport out.
Yeah,
Maybe.
put a lock token on each of the doors of this room. So now that I'm locked in, that's hold on, let me read the dynamite real quick.
Yeah, can you throw it through
I
a
can't
locked
I can't
door?
through it. It doesn't say dynamite through connecting door in adjacent room. I'm going to throw the dynamite
Sure.
as I leave the servants' quarters.
And then it locks behind you. I think that's fair. So you need to roll your...
So attack you can throw, connecting door into each explorer monster with might and speed traits in that room must make an attempt to speed roll.
Oh,
Might and
okay.
speed
Well,
traits in that room.
that's a kill. That's a kill. You can't.
4 points is a kill. Okay,
Yeah, absolutely. I can't. I've got 2 speed, so I can't.
so that guy's dead.
Yeah, that one's dead. You can remove him. Wow.
And
But that's the end of the dynamite, so that's good. It only killed 1 zombie. I'm happy with that.
now let's go at the event.
Let's move this monster token away then.
Yeah, and put it in the green.
Possession. A shadow separates from the wall as you stand in shock. Shadow surrounds you and chills you to the core. You must choose any one trait and attempt to roll for that. You resist the shadow's corruption, gain 1 in a trait of your choice. Trait drops to its lowest value. If it doesn't drop to the skull. If that trait is already at its lowest value, lower a different trait. Okay. So I'm going to take my largest trait, which I think is might.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And what do I need? Come on. What do I need for that? 4+?
4 or more.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes!
Well done.
So I can gain a trait, 1 in my trait of my choice. Taking speed, bitches.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
And then
Like, if you all have high speed, then there's very little I can do, because you can just run away.
and then this thing can go there. Okay.
Right, and that's it for my turn.
Let's see. I want to use the bell again and roll might.
Is that a
Are
more
you
than...
sure you want to do that?
can use it multiple times.
Will the stunned zombies move if they're stunned? I don't think they will they?
No. I don't think they will. And it's 4, so it doesn't work.
No,
So-
that means all of us move. I'm impeded, so I don't move.
No, that's at 5+. So 4, yeah.
So the traitor can move any number of 1 monsters a step closer. So I can move 1 monster.
Which actually,
So I misread that actually last time. The traitor can move any number of
It's a permissive.
monsters. Yeah, so
yeah.
I can't move the stun. I can't move the stun monsters though. That's not fair. Yeah, I'm not. No, nothing happens.
Okay. That kind of stinks as well. Like, you can choose whether you want to move it or not, which is kind of...
Yeah, I didn't read that properly last time. I still would have done the same. I would have moved them all into that 1 tile last time.
But yeah, it's weird that you can choose. It's like, we cannot use as a weapon against you, which is...
Yeah, that's good. You've got enough weapons.
No?
Yeah, the bell's not as good as I thought it was now.
No.
It's still potentially useful.
Yeah, it's still useful. I mean, you could move people away from the monsters and stuff. Like, it's not unuseful.
It
would-
wouldn't do. Even if he had got it for me, I couldn't move.
With having like 0 speed, like hardly any speed, that would be OP for me, like against me. So I'm kind of glad I can choose. So
1, 2, I move 2 tiles to here and get a card. Which is this one. Oop. Oh, that's cool. If you end your turn here, you may discard an item card to gain 1 physical trait if it's below its starting value. Well, I don't have any trait below its starting value. Which stinks. Although might is under it, but that's not the physical,
yes, it is.
right? Oh, okay. You can discard a card.
You got quite a lot of item cards.
Well, you're going to get an item from this room anyway, and you
Yeah.
get to pick out 3.
Yeah. Should I throw away the bell then?
Wait, how come you get to pick out of 3?
That's one of our.
That's the
things.
rules.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
We draw 3. We pick 1. The other 2 go to the bottom of the pile.
Sure.
Should I then throw away the bell, or should I keep it, guys?
It doesn't hurt to hold on to it.
Okay.
You're going to get physical attacks, so, I mean, maybe upping the might. I don't know. It's one more hit point, isn't it?
Yeah. I can do that. Yeah. I'm discarded. Items, let's go on. And then might goes up 1 tile. And then I get to choose between 3 items. 1, 3. Boop, boop. Armor. Anytime, not just once per turn, you take physical damage, take 1 less point of damage. Okay? When you have roll for your movement or to enter, exit or cross a room, you may choose to be your result. You may travel between rooms that have a
Well, I think I know which one you're going to choose.
You roll 1 additional die, max of 8 die when making a might attack with this weapon. Oh, that's an actual might attack weapon.
Yep. Which means you can kill my zombies now when attacking.
Blueprint or axe? This is tough. Blueprint can also be handy. I'm
Go.
gonna take axe.
Axe is probably good. There are other weapons.
And then
No, they
zero
need to go
weapon?
to the bottom of the pile.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that pile.
there you go.
Okay. So, there's that. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to make a run for the elevator.
Run!
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Then we'll roll for it. So 2
That's the ground.
is ground floor. That's fun.
You can move it anywhere on that
Yeah, you can
floor,
move it anywhere, so at least you move in a way a bit. So I'm not really able to reach you now anyway on this turn.
No, I'm going to stay in the elevator. So, yeah, that's my go. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, zombies. You were too slow.
Yeah. That's definitely the limiting factor with the zombies.
And I'm glad we have so much speed now. That was your turn?
That was my turn. Yep, that's it.
Alright, let's do the zombies first.
This is fun. Also, unstun these fellas.
3.
3. Oh,
No. They stay stunned until the end of this turn. So.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm missing a turn with these guys.
Oh, nice.
So I'm skipping this turn. Yeah. Alright, so 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's do our... Yep, you may as well roll for your might. What did you get?
8.
7, 8.
Ooh, wow, that's a good roll.
Come on.
7. Lucky bastard.
Yes.
But I've still got my zombie lord to go.
Come on.
4.
4.
1, 2, 3. Right, roll a might. Kath. What did you get?
6.
Uh-oh.
8. Take 2 damage.
Ooh. You can still use your ladder, right? To go to Wobble's corpse, right? Or...
Is that what we've agreed? Did we say that we were going to do that?
I think we did.
I don't think so. I think it should drop.
No.
Yeah, because... I think because you handed it to the Explorer, I think that's... Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying I should be able to teleport to his corpse?
Yeah, to the library.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm
go on.
Do
you know what? Yeah, I'll accept it. I think that's fair. Because I did stop you from, like, giving it to someone else or whatever. Or, like, teleporting to my zombie lord.
Sure as hell going to the friggin' library. Letter's dead.
I think
and
that's
then I am going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. Cool.
And that's it. I'm done.
Okay.
Is my dog slowed down by monsters? Where's my dog card? One there. How many cards? Oh,
I think this is going to drag out for quite a while here.
Yeah, I think so too.
And it's my turn?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. Attempt a might roll over here. Which is with 3 dice.
Attacking which one?
No. This is to get across.
Okay.
Because they're not across yet. They're on the other side.
It doesn't matter on barriers, so...
5.
5.
I'm
You made it
across
across.
at least, so that's at least one thing.
But then you use 2 speed to get to there.
Yeah, that's true, but I can attack, and I have an axe. Can I attack both zombies? One at a time?
Only one.
Or... Okay. So I attack one of the zombies. And with a might attack, with 1 additional dice. That's 4 dice on my part. Don't know how many dice you have.
I have 5.
Ah,
Come on, make it a good roll.
come on! Eh.
5, not horrible. Not horrible. It's above average.
Horrible. Oh,
5.
And you meet.
5. That is nothing, right? Or
It's a stalemate. Yeah.
okay. Well then, it was worth an attempt. How much is your might? Yeah.
Have you got a move left?
Okay.
He has to use 2 speed if he wants to leave the room.
2, 3, 4, 5. For 5.
They might roll 0, so they might get stuck, potentially.
And then I need have 1 more speed left over, so I go over here. Then what I can do is use my dog to take this.
No, wait, no. You don't. You have to stop there because you were here. 1,
Yeah,
2,
1, 2,
3,
3,
4, 5.
4, 5.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 6 speed.
I think I was counting that the first time.
I give my axe to my dog and I say, "Go get him, boy!" And he goes to Kathbris with the axe. La 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 la. 1, 2, 1. 2,
Well, he's already
3.
he's moved 6 as well, though.
Yeah.
With
Hasn't
me.
he?
So
Okay.
Oh,
let's have a
up
look
to
at this.
X6 spaces
Should
away.
be
Okay.
yeah. It should move with you and then.
So there, and then I drop the axe over here basically.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
And the dog goes back to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Kath has to pick that up first, I think.
Yeah.
Pick up, carry, and or drop 1 item before it returns. Okay, cool. Yeah.
And I don't think-
Okay.
You can't use something you picked up in the same turn.
That's
I think
right.
there might be a rule like that. I think.
I think so. Yeah.
So,
Anyway, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Kathbris has 2 more might than me, so he should be able to do more with that.
Oh, it totally makes sense, especially because he's got the adrenaline shot as well. Do we decide if that counts for attacks or not? I can't remember.
Yeah. You
attacks,
can
yes,
use
not
it for
for
an
defense.
attack, just not for defense.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, well, I'm going to make a roll for the elevator. I'm going to make a proper roll for the elevator.
Oh
sorry.
shit! So we've been doing attacks wrong, by the way.
Have we?
1.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 is basement.
If I roll higher, you should be taking damage.
Oh right. Yeah. So I should be being stunned. So you would have stunned some of my zombies. Okay.
Just for future, yeah. I'm not.
For future reference, yeah, it's too complicated to go back and do that now. But
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2.
What's
Hey, you
that?
found the stairway up.
Hey.
Great. Not so good.
can now go from the foyer to there, can't we?
Or you can
You
walk back.
could,
the other
yes.
way.
So effectively, you just moved like from 1 tile away to 1 tile away.
Time to go back to the elevator.
3.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm tempted to explore. Oh, sod it. No, if I'm on the basement, that's bad. No, we'll go this. Oh my god, that's bad as well. No, we'll go to the elevator.
You can't. Really
Yeah,
use
okay,
it,
that's
but
me then.
yeah. I mean, you still got further away from me, so
Well, he opened up
That was
the
about
door
the
for
one-
one
open
item
up a
to
door
get
for
to
me
him.
to get down. Well, I mean, yeah.
So now it's Womble's turn. basically.
Okay, as always, I'll do the zombies first.
Oh, I so missed a trick there.
Or
I could have used the photo.
next move.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Hi.
2, 1,
Hi.
2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1 at a time. They're going to attack you, animal.
Okay, and I need to defend myself with might, right?
With might. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's 4 dice for me at least. Luckily with my axe.
So this is, how many do I have? I've got 5.
You don't have the axe.
You don't have the X. And you can't use it on defense, I don't think. You can only use
Why
it
do I
on
have to
attack.
add 1 die to all trade rolls? I have been forgetting that. That doesn't
there you go.
count
Okay.
for
Yeah,
attacks or defense,
you
but-
can...
So you only got 3 might.
Yeah, but I mean the tower stuff. I could have used an extra die on that every time I rolled.
Well,
Yeah.
Every single time.
But right now you still only have 3 might.
okay. Zombie number 1 rolls.
But 1 axe. So the axe gives me one
Axe,
extra
axe.
die.
You don't have the
3
axe.
to
You
beat.
gave the axe away.
Oh yeah, I give the axe away. So I now only have the broomstick. Oh shoot.
And that's
You can't use weapons on a defensive roll anyway, so it's immaterial. Just roll your might. 3 might.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not gonna use my boomstick on some stupid zombies. Hopefully.
all right.
2.
the
So
zombies
that's
take
1
the
damage for you.
Okay.
So 1 physical damage, right? That's
yeah.
attack number 1. Attack number 2.
Physical is speed and might, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Speed
8.
and...
Oh
Yeah,
Jesus!
that's at least...
You're
2
taking at
damage.
least 2.
That's a bad roll.
3.
And you're taking 3.
Okay. 3 from your physical, please, Animal.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You're gonna turn this poor little girl into a zombie. You
Absolutely.
monster.
3rd attack.
Okay.
3. Okay, you can beat that. That's what's your new might? You still got 3. Okay,
Still
so it's still 3
yeah.
die.
Yeah. And the problem is my boomstick can only be used for attack.
Yeah.
Correct. And they wouldn't do anything to the zombies.
Oh,
5.
nice.
So that one is stunned.
Okay. 1 more. Come on, baby.
6 for me.
6!
6.
So-
So even.
Nice,
Even.
nice.
So nothing happens.
Nice. I
Okay.
survived.
That's
Without...
the end of
Crit save.
his turn.
zombie lord.
There's still another zombie to move. So what was the roll? It was 4.
3.
1, 2,
4.
3, and 4.
Okay. Hi.
And then the zombie lord is gonna stay where he is.
Okay.
Oh, he's not gonna roll and try to move.
Not gonna move.
He might be locked in place. I don't know.
God damn it! Now I wish I had the dynamite.
Yep. Wish you had the dynamite.
All right, so I'm going to pick up the axe,
Yep.
and then I'm just going to explore.
Okay.
You're not gonna go and help Animal.
No, don't.
I think Animal
I'm
might be
okay.
beyond help.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Upper. Ooh, what is this room? The theater. Oh,
Got an omen.
looks scarier than it did. All right, omen. Flip.
I got this.
A battered ring with an incomprehensible inscription. If you attack an opponent that has a Sandy trait, you can attack Sandy instead of might. Your opponent then defends with Sandy and damage is mental instead of physical. Now, that seems kind of worthless against a zombie.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think they have much for sanity.
No.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay.
So
That's my
might
turn.
is worthless.
So what I'm gonna do...
Keep them off cap.
Okay, so just so you're aware, moving past opponents for each opponent in a room with it after the haunt starts, an explorer or monster must use 1 extra space of movement to leave that room.
Oh,
So
four
you
movement.
cannot move this turn, Animal.
of
You
that
don't have
room.
enough speed.
I have 4
you have to
speed,
fight.
And there's 1 stunned.
Yeah, so you've got 3. The stunned one still counts, so that's 4. So you have to fight.
That is smelly stuff. Okay.
You're surrounded.
You're surrounded.
Wait, doesn't it?
Actually,
doesn't
no.
have
Sorry,
to
no.
fight.
The stunned doesn't
The stunned
count,
one
so you
won't
can move 1 tile.
Okay, but if I attack first and then move, and I happen to stun one of them, what then?
Then it lessens the penalty.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so I attack one of the non-stun zombies.
Are you going to attack with the boomstick or
No.
no? Okay.
Um.
You
Because
could
then I
stun
can
it.
stun them.
You could stun it with it.
Oh, yeah, I could. Theory. I'm not gonna risk that.
Okay.
At the moment, I wanna attack one of them with might.
Using what?
He's just
using
attacking.
my
Might.
bare
Okay,
fist.
might skill. Okay, sure.
So 3.
3. Shit.
Which one?
Just one of them. This one. Number 2.
6.
No.
So you
take
take 3 damage, Animal.
Shit.
I think you're dead.
3 might.
You're dead.
1, 2.
Yep, you're dead. Okay, Animal,
Yeah.
I have something for you to read.
You gotta read the Traitor's Tomb.
Yeah. To be fair, I think we've already... Oh, no, that's not the right one. Sorry. Page 13. House of the
What
Living
I was trying
Dead.
to do is basically get enough speed so I could get to the panic room. But
So you are a zombie. So these are your stats here.
okay.
I'll tell you. Should we use your token
Hold on.
upside down so that we can distinguish between the tokens that I'm using, or do you want a different token? You could use your dog's token.
Just use his Explorer.
Where is that?
I mean,
again?
yeah.
Paradise here.
Explorer token, that's fine. Yeah, but you also have to drop
You're
all your
zombie.
items, by the way. So your items are now on the
I'm
floor.
trying to read. Hold on. So it doesn't really say my.
It's down here somewhere.
It says over here.
Yeah, so you've got 5 might, 2
fight.
speed, 2 sanity. But you have to... You're rolling as 1 extra zombie, so it's the same kind of skills that I've got, I think. You can, I mean, read through it and see if I've missed anything, but...
5, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're a zombie. You get to play as your own, and now you're trying to kill us
Yep.
to win.
But you don't get any of the items, so all of your items are gone. Well, they're not. They're on a pile on the floor in a room full of zombies, so I mean, if the others want to go and try and get them, they're more than welcome.
Well, potentially, because we're going to need the medallion.
Yep. Absolutely, you'll need the medallion.
Well, we don't actually need we don't need the medallion to win.
No,
There is a
true.
way to win without it.
Oh, is there?
There is,
Okay, so I
yes,
don't
yeah.
know about that. Okay.
There is
Right.
another way to win without it.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cat. I was thinking of also this turn throwing the medallion at you and my dog, but apparently I killed myself before I could. Because I'm stupid. I should have used my boomstick. But I was too careful with that because I wanted to use it for the zombie lord.
Well, the
Well, I think
boomstick,
the
like,
dog is
yeah.
Dog's out of play now, isn't it?
The dog's gone.
The dog's gone forever.
The dog ran away because it was sensible.
It
Like,
saw
oh,
the
this-
little girl master get mauled by all the zombies and ran away.
And he was like, yeah, this little girl sucks. This master sucks. I don't care for this master.
You can you can use that token if you wanted.
Yeah, that token is better.
There you go.
Speaking of running away, I think that's
so-
what I'm going to do next.
Speaking of just going back to the adrenaline thing, look at the effigy card. Alexa, shut up.
Yeah, but have we been
He is very
using...
powerful.
But I'm just saying, look at it says, while you have effigy, add 1 die to all trait rolls. Except, so it made the exception for attack and
Oh.
defend. So I'm saying the adrenaline is
Maybe it
available
is
for
a
me to use.
defensive thing then. My bad.
Yeah, so that's just looking at how they worded the effigy.
Yeah,
to me,
okay,
then the
okay.
adrenaline.
I'm fine with that. As long as everyone
It's
else
also
is.
like I didn't use the effigy
Yeah.
at all with like the tower or any other things that I should have used it for.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so that's
Okay.
Animal's turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lug it down the corridor. So 1, 2, 3.
Wait, no, I'm sure I read something about items being in defense. No, sod it. We'll leave it.
I'm gonna use my photograph and I'm gonna draw a different tile.
Where's the discard pile for the tiles?
Nowhere.
That was the last card.
Oh, was it? I see.
That's shake. Oh, that card is not in there. Bossy man. Flip. Uh-oh.
Okay, crypt with an event.
And you get 1 down. This shit's...
I am going to use my crystal ball before I take the event. So, once during the turn after the point is revealed, you can attempt a knowledge roll to peer into the crystal ball. Is that written? That's a really bad idea. No, okay, I'm just going to take the event. Revolving wall. The wall spins into another place. Place the wall switch token on a wall without an exit in this room, or a corner of the room if there isn't a room on the other side of the wall switch. Draw room tiles until you find one for this floor, then put it in the house. If there are no more rooms on the floor, discard this card. Then put the explorer in that room. Once during the explorer's turn, if that explorer is in either room, he or she can attempt a knowledge roll to use the wall switch. Right, okay, so we get an extra room. Guess we do that. And then we need the wall switch.
I'm having a lot of fun with this, by the way. I think that this is a fairly well balanced one. I thought when we drew this, I thought I was pretty screwed, but actually because we already had the medallion in play, but actually it hasn't been great for you guys. It feels balanced.
I don't know who's going to win it at this point in time, to be honest.
I don't either.
Alright, so we've got a blood dagger. 3 additional dice, maximum of 8 dice when making a might attack with this weapon. If you do lose 1 speed. That's painful. Snake Hawk, decide to choose an explorer in your room, including yourself, and raise one of his or her physical traits. Smelling salts. Die in the same room. You can raise their traits to the starting value by using smelling spot. I think it's got to be the dagger, because it's a weapon.
Yeah, I think it's got to be the dagger.
And yeah, okay, that's going to be my turn.
Alright, Womble's turn.
Okay, roll for the monsters first. So your turn's still on your turn. You move like a zombie, so... Yeah, so you move independently to me.
Okay.
1. Yeah.
1.
Nice.
1. And all the other zombies move. 1 there. 1 there. I'm gonna keep those 2 there. Are there any more on the map tile, or is there just...
I think that's it. They're all there, aren't they?
Yeah, I'll move them there then, like that. 1 like that. Zombie Lord. Here we go. Now I can bring him back into play. Nice.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This whole area is like a maze as well. It's like so difficult to get around. You have to get all these U-turns you have to take to just get around.
This is a really big, like, second story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main floor is this big, the upper floor is
I
like
think this is the first time that we've
outcropping.
had like the upper floor tiles like this, like so large.
And it's a nice.
Alright, is that your turn then?
That's the end of the turn, yeah, there's nothing else I can do.
Master bedroom. Huh.
I'm going to aim it up so that...
So from what I'm understanding, I presume that there's a room tile that you guys haven't got yet that you could get that would help kill
Potentially.
the zombies.
Potentially.
Okay. Or is it like
gain 1 sanity.
Don't trust the
one
guild
knowledge now.
companion.
Alright, so 1
Girl, trapped alone.
1 sanity and 1 knowledge. I mean, I'll be just right up front with you. There's no room specific we're looking
Is
for.
it an item then?
It's items. Items, plural.
Okay.
Yeah, weapons. More weapons.
Yeah.
But the zombie lord can only be harmed by an explorer carrying the medallion.
That's fine. The zombie lord doesn't have to be our target.
Okay.
We can also win by killing off all your zombies.
Oh, right. So if the zombie lord's on his own...
It's game over.
I see. Okay, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Now the zombies are going to hide and huddle together.
No, not at all. I'm not going to wimp away.
All right, that's it. That's my turn.
I have 2 speed. Yeah, 2 speed basically.
Yep. So you need to roll 2 die.
Oh, okay.
You have to do what I do. You have to roll 2 die.
Okay.
And then that's how many you can move. So you could get stuck. With the rest of them, yeah. Good idea. I'm leaving one behind to guard that item pile.
Okay, well I'm going to look for the wool switch and see if I can use it. That'll be a no. Okay, in which case I guess I'll try and go out the other way.
Yeah, because it could connect up.
I think there's only one tile left, so I already know it does.
Oh, wine cellar. I wasn't expecting that one. I thought it would be the other.
No, I thought it was the other one. But I'll take the wine cellar and I'll take the item, thank you.
The one thing that wine cellar has is 2 cellar doors. Oh, revolver.
You're on my side now, Animal. That's a bad
That's a
thing.
speed, though.
That's speed.
I think we'll leave that. Camcorder left. When you draw this card, put a number of triangular knowledge roll tokens on a card equal to the number of explorers. An explorer in possession of the camcorder can take a knowledge roll to gain 1 knowledge. You may not gain a knowledge token if you already have one.
Rabbit's foot.
There are no... Yes. Once during your turn, you can reroll 1 die.
The revolver with the medallion can of course be used against the zombie lord, if need be.
Well, he's already got a weapon, though.
Oh yeah, that's also another weapon, yeah. That's cool. I didn't know that. I was paying attention.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, the revolver would be a better weapon than the dagger against the zombie lord, but...
Yeah, this is a better weapon against the zombies, which is nice.
Yeah.
For 3 additional dice, it's also powerful. You lose 1 speed though.
Alright, what is everyone's might? 5. Okay. 4. Okay. Target acquired.
Huh.
If only somebody would bring the mystic elevator up to me.
Oh no, I was leaving it. Well, actually, yeah, you can put them there.
That makes more sense because otherwise it's like, where is it?
And why have we got item tokens though? I don't.
Those are the
that's
shots
for
in
the
the shotgun.
Oh right, got you. Okay.
Yeah. Whose turn is it?
It will be Womble's because it was just mine, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Four.
4. God damn it! Is this twice in a row now that they've had their maximum?
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's all the monsters. Right, this one is going to attack.
Are you sure?
Max now.
Yep, I'm sure.
Great.
Come on, Kath. Thin them out.
Come on, mate.
You didn't call.
3.
You didn't call the adrenaline, so
No.
not using it. Okay. 6. Take 3 damage. And then 1 on your might, or 3 on your speed. Yeah. Okay. Zombie Lord's turn. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kath, you ready?
Adrenaline shot.
Okay, that's fair. You can't harm the zombie lord. I think you... I don't know if you can stun him. I'll have a look in a sec when we go through it. 9 to beat.
And I don't. I can take 1 damage. Even with my adrenaline.
Even with... Wait. Yeah, 2 damage.
1.
Wait, how much?
You rolled 9. I rolled 4, and the adrenaline gives me 4.
Oh, okay. Got you. That I didn't read. And then you have to discard the adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
Yep, sure. That's the end of my turn. So you take 1 damage. You did that, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in speed.
All right, guys.
You're not getting out of there.
I'm attacking the zombie with the axe.
That's fair.
Whack their brains in.
Am I missing a dice?
You need 5.
I need 6,
right?
but
5 and then +1.
Yeah.
So 6 die.
I'm missing a red die somewhere. Oh, there, I see it now.
What did you get?
So 3. Jesus.
Shit.
4. Take 1 damage.
Too bad. Still bad.
Well, sorry, discount. You're on your own, buddy.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
So,
Oh my goodness.
Animal, can I make a suggestion? Go after discount.
Great. So where's this going?
I mean, doesn't he have to do what you tell him because you're the zombie lord?
I'm gonna let him be an independent zombie, I guess. So he can make his own choice. He can make an animal choice if he wants to just go off somewhere, but as long as he doesn't like try and break the game.
So he's Locutus of Borg, is what you're saying.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, if a trader wins and the player zombie has killed a hero, that player also wins.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Aha.
So I'm going to win.
Then we all win
Hey,
if we
Roy.
become zombies then.
That
So since this gun is all the way over there, that's far away from me, so in my book. So I'm just gonna keep going for Kathbris.
Hey Roy, how's it going, my dude?
So
Yeah. Come on.
2.
Bad brains.
2.
1, 2.
Oh, okay. He's doing an animal thing. Okay.
You get you didn't do reverse psychology, or maybe you did.
I tried.
Right?
I
You
really
gotta tell
tried.
him to do the wrong thing.
I mean,
Wow, your camera is
Wait.
super delayed on Discord.
Is it?
with 2 tiles of movement, I'm over here. I could get
Weird.
to
I've never seen that on
here
Discord
and then
before.
over there. And then next turn I'm over here and over there. And by that time, this gun could already be in the risk elevator and be gone.
Am I just gonna hide in the elevator and just go?
At that point, I don't think that's basically a game of cat and mouse.
Yeah,
Where
pretty
he's
much.
the camera.
Okay.
We would have to spread out the zombies across the board and then chip him off
Cat
one
and
by
mouse.
one. Which is actually
Yeah,
probably
because-
good for him, like if we did spread out the
mean,
zombies,
if-
because he can take them out one by one.
Because in this case,
If you-
he's like a cat and I'm like a mouse that has a limp paw. Or whatever.
I mean, once one of the creatures gets into the elevator, they take control and they take it wherever they want.
No,
The
no, no, no,
zombie
zombies cannot
monsters
control.
can't use the elevator, but they can. You
Only
can
the
put a
keyboard.
monster in the elevator. Then if you
Yes, they can.
Only
the monsters-
board can control.
cannot use the elevator.
Well, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 to the
Yeah, I can
elevator,
still put them
and
in
we'll
there.
roll for it.
Right? Hey,
Gonna take myself out.
1
Basement.
basement.
No, basement,
And you can
great.
take damage.
I think
1 die physical.
you can't. You can't move there though, can you? Because that goes to the. So you can't move.
Yeah, you can,
Can't
So
move.
it's got
you
to
can move to here.
reappear here then, surely.
Yep.
Whoop, zoom. It's like trying to go up and then falling back down, and then you take physical damage then. 1 die physical.
Wait a sec. I'm sure there's a rule against the Mystic Elevator blocking off the basement. Like blocking off a floor without leaving any doors or something like that. Hold on. Let me have a look at the Mystic Elevator
Yeah,
time.
but
The elevator was already there.
Yeah. Mystic Elevator.
So, page 12 of the handbook says that monsters can use the mystic elevator.
Yeah, but this
Monsters and the trader can both use the mystic elevator wherever they go. You're absolutely right. Without rolling. However, the tile still moves only once during each entire traitor monster set of turns. Okay.
Yeah, but,
Okay.
but the House of Living Dead, it explicitly says zombies cannot operate the mystic elevator, but the zombie lord can. So it explicitly says so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the haunt does. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
That's
I knew
right.
I'd read
Sorry.
it somewhere. I knew I couldn't use the elevator for the zombies, but I could put the zombies in the elevator, but they can't use the elevator. I knew I'd read it somewhere.
Fair enough. Okay. But the zombie lord can,
Yeah.
and take it wherever the hell he wants.
Yes. So that's my turn again, isn't it?
Yeah, back to you.
Okay, so before I move, I'm gonna have this zombie here attack Kath. Actually, I'll do the zombie lord's attack first. So zombie lord's
No, do
attack
zombie
first.
first.
Zombie lord's attack first. Eight
Dead.
and dead. Okay, cool. So Kath, you're now a zombie. The zombie lord will move. See, so let's get his movement roll. Oops. Two. 1, 2. And then the movement tiles for all the zombies.
Also in the gallery, you can choose to fall to the ballroom. By the way.
2. Cool.
So you could go over here with the gallery.
Where is the ballroom? Oh, the ballroom's
There.
down there. Yeah, you could expedite to the ballroom if you wanted.
Oh, where's that?
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, the gallery. You
so-
can. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Is that the zombies and the zombie lord? I missed that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can choose to
Anybody.
fall to the ballroom.
Ballroom.
Everyone can use it.
Yeah. Okay. So then, the zombie lord would have fallen down there. This zombie would have fallen down there. And then these zombies on the way through would have fallen down there and then moved down to the foyer. And this one stays there. Also, there's all the item pile here as well. Okay, that's the end of my turn. Guess where I'm going?
Well, my turn. Let me roll my 2 die for movement. Oh, 4.
Well done.
He was speedy as a human. He's speedy as a zombie.
Give me a sec here. I'm trying to clean up my dice so I don't lose them all.
Yeah.
4. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's go.
And you don't take
2.
physical damage from that, by the way, from the gallery.
I know.
1 die physical.
3, 4. Okay. That's it for me.
And then it's my turn. Great. Great. Great.
So you get 2.
All right, discount.
Right, okay, so I'm going to roll for the elevator. Hopefully, hope. 2.
Yay, ground floor.
Okay, that's interesting.
You got lots of options.
Got lots of options, yeah.
Bing. Ground floor. Hope
Man.
you like your shopping. Bing.
1, 2 here.
Still looking for more items, I see. Got an event?
Okay.
Yeah, an event. I'm not. Well, actually, hold on. I'm going to use my photo. Going to use the photograph. I'm going to draw a different tile.
Does that get discarded? Oh no, it's a what's it, isn't it? It doesn't get discarded. You can do it as much as you want. It's an omen.
Yeah. One.
So laundry.
Ooh.
If you end your turn here, you may discard an item card to draw an item card from the discard pile.
Oh, that's powerful.
Well, let's see what I bring out first.
Yeah, what's your useless card?
So that's the oh. Well,
Powerful.
yeah.
Another medallion.
Medkit could be very useful.
Sacrificial dagger. Twisted shard of iron covered in mysterious symbols stained with blood. We're making a might attack with this weapon. 3 extra dice, maximum of 8, but you must make a knowledge roll first. Okay. Puzzle box. Once during your turn, you can attempt a knowledge roll to open the box. You open the box, draw 2 item. But yeah, knowledge is not great though. Discard the puzzle box. Medical kit. Doctor's bag completing some critical gain. 3 points of physical trait. That could be good. That's an 8+ though. It's knowledge again. It's all knowledge.
Yeah, but the problem with that one is that you can't raise it above the starting value with the medical kit. You cannot raise it above the starting value, so that's one thing now. But it can be used in emergencies.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take the medical kit. I'm going to take the medical kit, and then I'm going to discard it and use the room's ability. So if you end your turn here, you may discard an item card to draw an item card from the discard pile.
So the other 2 go back into the bottom of.
May I ask something? Hold on. May I ask something? Because this card says...
No, let's just discard it. Otherwise it's going to hold up the game.
I'm going to ask something. Hold on. Because this says you need to draw 2 cards. Draw 2 items. Does that mean you draw 6 then? Or... in this case?
No, you just draw.
No, just draw 2 cards.
Okay. That would be a bit overpowered otherwise.
Okay. I need to split my zombies up again.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Discount.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to make too much difference.
No.
But it's gonna. It might scare you off for a moment, maybe.
No, it means I'm going to attack you one by one. So I will move 1 into here. Maybe.
Well, you know the one thing you should do.
No, I'd let Animal go there, and then you can throw it on Animal. That's what we should do. We should all agree that dynamite is used for Animal's zombie.
Is this like payback?
Yes.
You do realise, Animal, that he's sending you in when technically he's invulnerable? Just pointing that out.
I want brain.
Anyway, that's got to be the end of my go.
It is the end of your go. It's my turn. So I'll do the zombies first. Two. 1, 2. Wait, hold on. How much speed do you have before I commit to that? 4. That's all my zombies, right? Yep. And then I'm gonna do my zombie lord. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the end of my turn.
Cat's turn.
All right, my turn.
2 speed, 2 dice. 0.
Locked in position.
Done my turn.
1.
Only. And over here, right? Then or
Yep.
okay. 1 forward.
What do we reckon? Oh. There's not a convenient way into where the medallion is. That's the annoying thing.
Yeah. Well, no, there. Yeah, kind of.
There are 2 options, I guess.
No, okay. So I'm gonna 1, 2 back into the elevator.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
There's also this over here.
Right, so we've got
One.
That's the basement,
So
which
it
is
has
really
to go
annoying.
there.
Okay. Well, that does give you more time. But I will say,
So
You've still got 2 movement if you want to use
this
it.
thing could also be handy.
I have, but I think I'm gonna stay in the elevator. So come and do your worst.
This one could have also been handy.
Go on then. My turn, isn't it? Okay.
Right.
Zombies turn first. 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to attack you. With 5 might.
That's your one.
6. 6 to beat.
Sacrifice.
Alright, so I'm rolling 4.
Okay. Fine.
And you beat him with 1. So
Yep.
zombie is stunned.
There's a stun zombie in the elevator.
And takes 1 damage, right?
And then I've still got 1, 2, 3 right there. 1, 2, 1, and 1. And then I've got my... can you not pick those up? Thank you. I need those. 3 movements for the zombie lord. 5.
Oh, no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get ready for an attack.
And you can use the elevator.
I can't on this turn, I don't think. Because
Yeah,
it
I was
costs
gonna
movement
say this.
speed. 5 to beat.
And it's not really advantageous.
That was. Oh, do you have 7 might? Jesus.
Yeah, 7 might. 5 to beat.
He's not far away from the town.
Alright, so we have rolled.
That's a 2. This one's a 2. So
Alright,
4.
so I'm going to use the rabbit foot to re-roll one of the dice, I think. Is it just 1 dice?
Just 1 die, yeah. And you have to take the next roll. So I mean, obviously you're gonna take the 0 die.
Yeah, so re-roll the 0, which
0.
is...
So
it's
take
a
1
0.
damage.
Alright, so we'll drop the speed by 1.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, my turn.
I hate throwing a 1. It's the worst. My turn.
No, 0 is worse.
Yeah, 0
1 also
is
just,
bad.
So stupidly slow.
3, there we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, come on, Discount. This is your opportunity. Please do it. Please.
What are we gonna do?
Come on, Discount.
Might?
You
Well,
gotta
it
do
makes
it.
sense. It's 2, isn't it?
It's 2. You get 2 zombies, but it's... I am happy to sacrifice 1 just to get Animal with the dynamite. I do not care.
Yeah.
Dynamite, dynamite.
So
And
that's
dynamite
against
to the
all
zombie
creatures. So,
Yeah, we'll chuck the dynamite through the doorway just as we zip off in the elevator somewhere else.
right, so what do you have to do? You have to... we have to do a speed roll. So our speed is...
Might and
Oh, okay,
speed
so
trace the room.
both
Speed roll.
zombies are dead.
Yeah, animal and zombie is dead.
Yeah.
Um,
Animal, you're dead.
speed. Wait, minus speed? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, your speed is 2. You can't roll a 5, so...
Yeah, okay.
So that's taken off the board. You're taken off the board. Bye, Animal. Sorry you died. To
Then
dynamite.
we'll make a quick getaway in the elevator with the sleeping
Well,
zombie
sort of.
and the zombie
And
lord.
the zombie lord.
So 3 is
upper
the
floor.
upper floor.
Brains. So you got... I don't even know how to poke.
Seems to tempt and might roll 3 plus.
How do you
Continue
tap on the ground on the table again? Ah, got it.
The zombie lord and the dead zombies. Well, not the sleep zombies and the...
Oh, upper could also be roof, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1, 2. to get out, right? And 3 into the next room.
Wait. To exit the junk room,
But I need to make a might roll.
might roll of 3+.
So I might lose speed, but I still exit.
So you need to make your might roll. Wait, that was 5.
That's 5. So that's
Okay.
More than enough, you find.
And I don't have to do that with the zombies, do I?
You do not. No.
A nursery. Well, Kath.
So if you end your turn here, gain 1 sanity if it's below its starting value, lose 1 sanity if it's above its starting value. It's on its starting value, and I get an omen. Come on, spear. No, key. You've been wondering how to open all the locks in the house. The question is, why did they get locked in the first place? Add 4 dice to the trait rolls to open, or take something from a card or room, such as a locked room, safe, or vault. You may pass through the locked room without removing a lock. Start of each turn, you may choose to put a lock token on any unlocked door in the locked room if you're next to that door. Okay, well that's kind of useful, potentially.
Yeah.
I am right next to the zombie lord, annoyingly, though.
Oh, he's going to come visit you here right away.
Yeah, he might struggle to move out the elevator. You know, it's a complicated door opening mechanism. We can but hope.
He might just take the elevator away from you.
Zombie Lord first.
That's true. Actually, that's quite nasty.
He might take away that escape so that he knows where you are.
And then you can
Nah,
move to here.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm
You can
gonna
move to here so that you can defend the medallion.
+2. 1, 2. So I'm gonna attack. I'm playing aggressive. I'm playing aggressive. I think that's the way to win.
I think it's probably good night.
Yeah. You have 9 to beat. I think that is not doable, is it? How much
I've
might
got
do you
might,
have?
so I can roll 8.
He's got 4 might, yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to take some damage, but then you have to... Yeah. So you still survive.
Potentially.
Okay, so I'm
3.
going to take
5
the 0 and
5.
roll it.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 2. Okay, so
That saved you.
3, 4, 5. So take 3, right?
Yeah, 3. That saved you. That reroll saved you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all over from here on out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where were you at speed? Were you at your base?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's 2. And then you were at your base for might as well, weren't you?
Yeah, that went down
so that's
1.
3. 3 damage, so it's gone
Okay,
down
yeah.
1.
Oh, 3 damage, right. All right, my turn, I guess. Oh no, Womble's still going.
Yeah, I'm still going. It's still got my turn. Because I haven't
You
done
didn't
the
do
zombies.
yet.
No, I did him first this time again because it's kind of more strategic to do that. Okay, zombies movements, not including the one that's in the elevator. 3.
3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Kath. 2 and 3. Why is he going there? And that's the end of the zombie's turn.
My turn. Ooh, 4. Ah!
There we go. Finish him, Kath.
2, 3, 4.
Finish him.
All right, what do I get?
5
for a
attack.
zombie? 5?
Mm-hmm.
So 3 more die. No,
I mean, if
all
it's
of them.
not, if it's not over now, it will be in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did a 5.
Because you can't move
All right,
out.
I can beat you.
Yeah, but you can't move out. You've only got 3 speed, and there's 2. Well, I suppose you can move into the junk room.
Oh, look at 6.
I
To your face.
Stunned. Kath is stunned.
Stunned.
Miss a go.
That's stunning.
He holds on.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's all over.
Okay,
but,
so
you
you've
know.
got now 2 movements of speed, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
I wonder where you're gonna go.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the really annoying thing is, though, I can't kill the zombie in the elevator because
No,
I've
you
got no
can't.
weapon that
You've
I can
got no-
use.
Yep.
Yay.
What do you mean? Yes, you do.
Shut up!
I can't use it. I can't use it. If I use it, I'm dead.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, I think we're still gonna go. When does the zombie in the elevator wake up?
He's
already
awake
awake.
now, so he's got a turn next time.
Right. Okay. So it's either trapped in an elevator with a zombie, or trapped in a room with a zombie lord. I think. Yeah. Right. We'll take the elevator. 1, 2.
I would have suggested
3.
the dumbwaiters maybe, but then I suppose you're still stuck to the upper landing.
But you're still on the land.
Oh, you need to also do your roll to get out the junk room first. So
Yeah, might roll.
Oh,
3
yeah.
plus might, and your might is
3.
3.
3.
So 3 die.
That's average. Yeah.
Yeah. Doable.
Fine.
And you did it. With a 6.
You lo-
critted.
There you go. Right, now where are you taking the
All
elevator?
right. So the elevator is
Going wherever you
4,
want.
so I can choose. I'm gonna choose the ground floor.
Are you sure? Because yeah, I would say over here because over here is where you have the items that you need to win.
Yeah, but there's zombies and
Yeah,
stuff
there's
there.
like
Whereas if I
zombies
can-
everywhere. He's not going to be
if
able
I
to
can
get to them.
I'm looking for something specific, and if I can, I'm looking for 2 things, ideally, actually. And if I can get those 2 things together, I've got a chance. I think.
Well, yeah.
coming back.
There's also the master bedroom, where I dropped a weapon that you might be able to use.
Yeah, an axe maybe.
Okay, so zombies first this time.
Okay, well. It might
Oh
be
no,
anyway.
they don't move. Such a shame. This one's attacking you.
Yeah, it's mute anyway, because this one might kill me.
Yeah.
Yay.
7.
Uh-oh.
Well, I can roll 6.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Alright, come on then. 6, please. Another 6. 3 6s in a row.
Nope.
Alright, so I'll re-roll the 0.
That was a 2.
Sorry, trouble picking up dice. Alright, so they were 2, 1 each, and then we've got 0
2.
on top of it, so
So mine was 7.
That's that.
5
yeah,
damage.
so that's more than I can take, so you've got another zombie in your army.
Yes!
You won.
I am the champion! That was fun. I enjoyed that one. That
Okay.
was quite a good one. I like the fact that I got to turn you guys into zombies, which was good.
Yeah.
It was one of the longer haunts.
That was yeah.
Yep.
It felt balanced too. Like it didn't feel like because in the past we've had them where it's been tilted in like one heavy direction, but that felt fairly well balanced.
Yeah.
But it's also, I guess, because we have such a maze going on up here, for example, where all these
Yeah.
U-turns need to happen. Because, for example, if it was rotated that way, like if I unlock it,
I love this. If you win, everyone is dead. Sniff. Still
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah.
but-
So I need
trickles
to
in your
win
dead
my. Everyone is
Glasses
dead.
consciousness.
Sniff. Still hungry. Sniff. Sniff. The thought trickles into your dead, blasted consciousness, and even though not quite as juicy, the flesh of a zombie is still flesh. You advance. Hungry. Must eat zombie flesh. Kill, eat, eat. So basically, I eat all the zombies.
Oh.
So you're all dead.
Yeah. Did you eat me out?
I must have. Yeah.
But the thing is, for example, if the Widow's Walk was the other way around and this one was a T-split, you could go around much easier over here, for example, already. Same with like another spaces
Well,
where it's
that-
like,
And there's a
On the-
lot
on
of
the
different
plus
ways that
side-
this could have played out, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Two of us were kids, so we weren't much of a meal.
No.
That's
It
true.
feels to me like this whole run we had much more of these, basically this maze stuff going on than interconnectivity. Basically.
Did my zombie lord get the kill? Oh yeah, he did. He got Kath's killed, didn't he? Yeah. So he did actually at least get a kill. So that's good.
Time to flip the table.
Time to flip the table. There we
Whee!
go. GG. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Been a
much.
while. It's been good
Yeah.
to get back into playing.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's been a while.
It's been a while. Well, summer's coming to an end. I'm back to work next week.
I'm gonna become purple now. I was purple all along.
So we are on a break week next week, and then the week after, first session of D&D. That's right.
Yep.
Whether I'm ready or not, it's going. I'm not going to be ready, so it's just going to go regardless.
I'll have to get my really bad Scottish accent going again.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
that
you had an
changing.
accent. Do you know what? Like, I do have the VOD of the what's it?
Of the previous one shot.
Yeah, I might have to rewatch that just to remember some of the things that happened, because it's been a while.
Kathbris, you say
What's up?
that. I was on the edge of whether I should give my character a Scottish accent or some other accent. And if you have a Scottish accent, I'm not gonna get one, of course.
Why not?
Because that would be too much.
There's
Scottish
more than
for me.
one Scottish guy in the campaign. I think you'll find.
What do you mean? I come from the Highlands, I have,
Uh-huh.
That's my best I can do.
Sure.
Yeah.
I thought my accents were bad.
I mean,
Mine's not
at
too
least-
bad. Mine's okay.
At least
You're
I can
closer
say,
to the region than either of us.
That's
are, so-
absolutely true. Yeah, of course I'm going to be able to do a better Scottish accent.
Yeah.
Like I could ask you to do a Newfie accent, and you might not be able to do one.
No idea what that sounds like.
It's Irish descent.
Yeah, I can vaguely do like a normal Irish kind of thing. Well, I say normal Irish. There's obviously loads of different accents in Ireland. It's like your Northern Irish kind of thing has more of a drawl to it, kind of thing. That's tough. I can't do that. In Belfast.
I mean,
All right, I should head out and go help
tough.
the wife.
Okie dokie, Kath. Any final words of wisdom
Nice guys.
before you go?
Don't drink toilet water or urinal water. Now, do you guys remember that picture? I think I sent it to this group, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I remember it.
Yeah. Fuck. So I don't know why at the pool I go to, they have a sign up next to the urinal says, "Do not drink non-potable water." And who the
what
hell
idiot
drinks from the
a bowl
fucking
like
urinal?
that?
From the urinal. It's above the urinals. They put this. Every urinal has a sign. Do not drink not potable water. Even if it was potable water coming out of there. Why the fuck would you
It
drink
makes
from
you
the urinal?
think, like, because there's
It must have
clearly someone has
somebody
drunk
must
from
have
that
done
water at
somewhere.
some point.
And then sued them because
Well, and I imagine it
can't
was
drink.
well, it's the YMCA, right? So it could have happened somewhere in one YMCA down in Texas or something, or Florida,
Right.
and then they all had to cross the board, put these signs up. Maybe in Alabama.
Yeah, it sounds about right. The more idiot proof you make things, the better idiots we make. That's true.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's true as well.
Absolutely true.
Or we allow idiots to persist, I guess.
But yeah, don't drink from urinals.
Yep, don't drink from here. Any final words of wisdom? Discount.
Never underestimate the ingenuity of an idiot.
And on the topic of idiots, any final words of wisdom? Animal.
Yep. Imagine how smart the average person is. Now remember that half of the people are dumber than that. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Have
for
a good
chat,
night, evening,
I'm
moon.
gonna-
Insert time zone here. Chat. I'll see you guys on the flip
Bye.
side.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.